I don't know. I mean, it depends on what the Giants think they need or are looking for. They may want to, go and get somebody who will be there for the next 20 years. Or they may want to go back to somebody who they know has been there and done that and needs to instill a culture. And who's better than Belichick, who, by the way, everybody in the next 2 months is going to be announced as a pro football.
All right, here we go. It is Before the Growl. I'm Mason. That's Andy Kamenetsky. That is Emily Hebel. And we are here to entertain you for a few minutes before we start actually entertaining you on the radio and on YouTube on the
No entertainment yet.
No entertainment. Against
no growling, no entertainment.
In other words, we're not going to talk about the Lakers. In this segment. It's going to lead off the show, but it's
this is an appetizer.
Yes.
Is what it really is.
An appetizer.
Also,
an appetizer.
This is another teaser for the show. Look at what Brian's wearing. Wow.
Brian, in the show. Oh, I love that. We got to get that on the YouTube. That's a great shirt.
That
is
YouTube.
a great
T-shirt. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Is that got pockets? It's got
pockets.
Like a hoodie sort of arrangement.
Oh,
I like it.
It's that shirt. It's a hoodie with pockets, all blue, with a bunch of Dodger faces.
Andy, don't describe it. They have to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
everybody is on
YouTube. Every single Dodger is on his shirt.
Every single Dodger's on there. That looks like a great combination of Dodger fandom and an acid trip.
Okay, wait, Brian.
Do you see Justin Dean? Justin Dean is there.
Is Will Klein there?
Will Klein is there.
Is he? I need to see Will Klein on there.
Yeah, Will Klein.
Who's your favorite, Brian?
Blake
Point to your
Trinan
favorite.
Is there.
Oh, Dave Roberts, your favorite?
Yeah, good point.
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
He's mine, too. So I wanted to, there's one thing I wanted to do. Oh, so remember Danny Min?
Yes.
Danny Min was one of our veterans that came in for Veterans Day.
Oh, yes,
Fantastic dude. Were you here that day?
I was here. No, I was actually here.
Yeah, great guy. So as it turns out, he's like the big boss guy at a place I like to go out in the desert called Two Bunch Palms.
Where you soak?
Where you soak, exactly. Now, I love soaking. More than anything, I love to soak in hot water everywhere I can get to it. And we're going out to Two Bunch Palms. I'm going to see Danny out there.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, that is fun. And we're going to do some super soaking.
Oh, what does that mean?
That means we have, like, the pool at our place, and we never leave it.
Okay, so it's got an infinity pool situation. Can you go swim out to other places?
No, it's not a swimming pool. It's a soaking pool. It's just a soaking pool.
I thought for a second you meant you were going to be in this pool, but also with super soakers.
Oh, with
like the true super soaker experience.
Like kids.
That's a good idea.
That's how you make it a true super soaking experience.
I will say this all means something different if we were at BYU, I'd say.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. By the way, so I'm excited to get a few days off.
There's an interesting story with BYU, and maybe we'll talk about it later, where the Crumble Cookies CEO is attempting to keep their coach there, Kalani Sitake, from going to Penn State or wherever else. But like the Crumble Cookie guy is coming in with a big hammer to keep him there.
I don't know if that's going to keep a coach there, but I'll tell you, as somebody who has a 14-year-old daughter and is into what the youths enjoy, it's a good way to keep your players there.
Yeah, sure.
Crumble is hot with the
it is
kids.
great.
Have you had Crumble?
I have not had Crumble.
Have you had Crumble?
Yes.
Delicious
it is
cookies?
Like the cookies are the size of like this.
Nice.
And they have 1,000 calories each.
Oh.
And they are really decadent, but really good.
They're closer to a cake than a cookie.
Okay.
And they're much closer to a full meal than a dessert.
They are giving, like, now that I know, I'm assuming this guy's Mormon, owns Crumble Cookie, that it all makes sense. It's very Mormon coded to me. You have to do backflips. I'm sure, like, what's his face?
Yeah, you and the
Benson
backflip.
Boone likes to go to Crumble Cookie, too.
Yeah.
It's just casual play.
The icing on these cookies, because they all have icing.
I'm an icing guy.
But
I'm not a cake. I'm an icing guy.
You need to try Crumble. I need your review of Crumble Cookie.
Oh, yeah. Let's bring it
you-
on.
You just need to accept this going into it, because I know you've been watching your weight and all that different stuff.
I've been watching my weight
You can
since 1983.
Well, just so you're aware, the icing alone is like 700 calories.
Oh, delicious.
You can put it in like a quarter and then give one to one.
Okay.
Let's just do that.
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
And keep the other 3 quarters.
All right, there's some nonsense for you to start things off. Coming up for you on YouTube and on the radio and on the app is Mason in Ireland, Andy in for John. See you in a minute.
Sports Card and get that day's gift. Weekdays through the 19th.
Number 2.
Get your sugar cookie lattes and peppermint cake all month long at Pink Coffee.
And the number 1 reason.
Jackpot Palooza. We're giving away $25,000 on the 13th at 7 p.m.
Morongo. Good times.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling, while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. What's the advantage? With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, but you also get the best person for your job. It's a win-win. Plus, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Recruiting a team or looking for fresh talent, ZipRecruiter covers the field with their powerful technology and immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster, smarter, and more efficient from post to hire before the competition can even line up. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? The Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing $1 that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed-free closer rate in APR is 5.875%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.875%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Here we go, 12 o'clock in the Southland. A live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence begins. And Andy Kamenetsky.
Oh.
Why the just for that?
No, it's fresh from Locked On Lakers and all that
Well, who
stuff.
doesn't like a fresh hand once in a while? Of hand in the show. Don't be
21 seconds in.
Don't be naughty.
21 seconds in.
It only took a little bit of time.
Andy Kamenetsky sitting in for one Johnny I. Is Johnny I going to call in to defend?
I don't know.
The performance of the Los Angeles Lakers last night.
Nobody can defend that.
You can't?
No, there's no defense.
John is paid to defend it. He'll find a way.
Yeah, he would find a way.
It's actually his job.
It is his job to find a way, yes.
Meanwhile, we will have fun and frivolity. Yes. Producer Emily's here. Producer Brian Cohen. The social team in the back, and Parker Bell doing a little extra duty with Mason Iowa today.
Yeah.
Let it begin. The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Iowa. Your Tuesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
afternoon.
It's funny, we watched Spirited over the weekend,
Oh,
and
did
that
you?
is the origin of Good Afternoon.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where it came from. Good Afternoon in the movie means F you. Oh, there it is. You know this?
Yeah, no.
Good afternoon.
I
Good
remember.
afternoon. It's the holidays.
Originally, I didn't like the Good Afternoon, but then
It grew on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you do anything enough, people will just accept that it's not going anywhere.
I've made a career out of it.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. So, how's the big? I have not had a chance to tune into the morning show. I did watch one day. Last week on the YouTube.
Guest. You've been a guest on the morning show.
No, but I'm just wondering. I don't see it every day. I'm not there every day. How is the show
you're not
going?
up that early.
I'm generally not. Although sometimes I do watch the YouTube hour.
Every day is an adventure.
Yeah.
And today the show began with Cappy. So usually,
did Cappy do the Lappy last night?
He did do the Lappy.
Yeah, I thought I saw that on the Instagram.
Here's the thing. The guys are not always in studio.
Okay.
But when they are, it's a treat.
Sure.
And usually Cappy, when he's in studio, I can always see him smiling. So the way I started doing imaging the way I do, which is the opens and the promos, way back when was to make Tony Bruno laugh.
Yes.
Because I always thought that the best Tony Bruno was him laughing at 5:02 a.m., not being serious and having to warm up.
Sure.
So I always look at Cappy, and usually he starts laughing when we start the open.
Okay.
Today he looked very serious and wasn't responding at all to the open.
Did he not get enough sleep?
So Lindsay then comes in, and I noticed Lindsay was with him. I said, Lindsay, what's going on? Why is he in a mood? Oh, his computer's frozen. He ran out of memory on a Mac.
Out of memory?
So that's where we started the show.
Yeah. No memory.
That went on for 14 and a half minutes before we got to Evan Cohen.
Did you play Memory from Cats?
I did not. Which Sedona was very upset that we weren't getting the Lakers and blames me as though I run the show.
Yeah.
Which I don't.
Yeah, no.
I simply say, good morning, it's 5:02, and we hit the quack, quack.
Yep.
And I have like one line.
Yeah.
And then I kind of throw it back to them.
Meanwhile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just said, oh, Cappy today. So that opened up
and
the
that
whole
opened
thing.
up the door, and all of a sudden he's run out of memory on his Mac. How do you run out of memory on a Mac?
Well, because his phone kept syncing. He couldn't unsync the laptop.
Okay.
So he's got like 50,000 pictures and 100,000 videos, and I can only imagine what those videos are.
Oh, God.
So remember, part of this is he doesn't want to access these in front of people because he doesn't know what's about to pop up.
Sure. Yeah.
You know?
You got any of that in your phone?
No.
Any of that business?
No.
No? Andy, you and Anna, anything? No.
I mean, I used to.
Brian Cohen, you and Allison, yeah?
No.
No. Well, I got
a little pause, Brian.
Brian, there was a pause there. I got nothing on my phone. Like, you could go through my phone. There's nothing.
Oh, so what are you saying? Like stuff with other people or things with your partner?
Stuff with my partner.
Oh,
you know,
we got a few things.
People now today shoot video of them, doing whatever.
Oh, I haven't done that in years.
No, you haven't?
No.
You got the oldies? You ever play the oldies?
Not
The
really.
VHS?
VHS.
Not really.
VHS.
The greatest hits.
8 millimeter. I mean,
It was
things
all
look
on
better.
8 millimeter. Nice. Oh, by the way, very good underrated movie, 8 millimeter with Nicolas Cage. Do you know that movie?
Yeah.
That's a very creepy movie.
Now, I think
It gets into
Ireland
the world of
watches a lot
snuff
of his
films.
stuff.
Ireland watches. Oh, yeah.
Ireland watches snuff films?
No,
Is that what you
I said 8 millimeter
Oh,
gets
it's
into
about
the
a
world of
snuff
snuff
film,
films.
yeah.
I don't think Ireland watches snuff films.
No.
He may watch
I
different
think he'd be
things.
open to it.
Oh,
but-
he'd be
but
open to it, sure.
Yeah.
I think John's
Am
open
I
to
nuts?
anything.
Are these snuff films pretty crazy? 877-710 ESPN.
What's your position on?
Wikipedia.
Yeah, exactly. So
Then he'll try to find somebody that's been in one or watch it. So what do you?
What say you?
Yeah.
What say you? That's another Ireland. What say you?
Come on, why do we got to always rip on
I
John?
borrowed
on
what
it?
say. What say you is really good. What say you is an all-purpose.
Did you see
phrase.
the Michael Thompson picture yesterday that
Yeah.
the listener posted?
Yes.
That said Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes.
Today I am going to post a picture of Mace and I at some point. You don't know when. And
Okay.
I'm just going to write Steve Hartman.
Oh, no.
That is going to happen
That's
today.
good bit.
Don't
That's good
tag
bit.
him. Do me a favor. Don't tag him.
I don't want him to. I don't want to tag him. I don't want him to ask to
Yeah.
borrow money from me.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not right.
Why? I'm supposed to let him borrow money?
No,
Oh.
but I don't.
Putting Hartman's business out in the streets.
I don't know him as someone who needs to borrow money.
Don't tell a few friends of mine that.
Oh,
You
gee.
definitely know him as somebody you wouldn't loan money to.
Damn.
That definitely don't do either.
Yeah. It's funny. We were talking about a minute ago during the Before the Growl. If you're not aware of it, we do 10 minutes before the show even starts.
We
This
broke
is on
down
me.
Brian's sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to do a better job of promoting it.
Yeah.
Mass appeal. That's on me. I haven't done a very good job of promoting it, but we do need to.
Yeah.
People need to know that Before the Growl exists every day at 11:50 a.m. on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
And we are killing it. And as Greg Bergman pointed out, I actually talked to the camera.
Now, what was that? Was that something you weren't doing before?
No, it's something I do every day. I believe that's the first time Bergman actually watched before.
So now you're taking something and flipping it back to insult him.
Correct. Right, exactly.
Okay.
Like you did when you said he threw a little hissy fit during the show and threw his headphones down.
Yeah, but he was
ago.
doing a bit of the bit.
So you're saying he was in on it?
See that sign that says how many
bit.
days without CMM blow up?
Yeah.
That's a sign Lindsay made because in the beginning stages of the show, I might have blown up a lot.
Yeah.
So he was doing a bit of my bit.
Oh, got it.
So he wasn't blowing
Bitception.
up. Yeah, exactly.
What did you call it?
I said a bitception.
Right.
Yeah, bitception.
Right.
Oh, I like that. Bitception.
Right.
That's the
Is the Turner going
the
still?
little-known Christopher Nolan movie, Bitception.
Yeah, it's a meta commentary on the bits that have happened.
Yes,
we just need to spin a top at that
Like
point.
yesterday,
we start
I believe
Bitception.
in the YouTube chat for your show, people made a point of pointing out that I said the hottest show on YouTube.
Yes.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm doing a bit of you saying that.
Right. Why aren't you saying it?
I did say it yesterday in the open.
But you did it mockingly. Why don't you do it like for real? By the way, you write little liners for us every week.
And you insert it.
And I always insert
which
hottest
throws
show on
off the
YouTube.
timing, so then I got to squeeze it. It's a whole thing.
Speed you up a little bit.
I squeeze the liner, not other things.
Yeah.
I say it mockingly because I happen to be part of a YouTube hour every day.
No, sure.
So I don't want that team to go like, oh, why aren't you saying that about
Well,
us?
everybody's can do really well. I mean, the number of people that watch on YouTube is now incredible.
We had our biggest month ever in November. November.
There's like three people.
Historic.
3 people in my section at Rams games who are regular viewers. Hi, Tracy.
Yeah, address them. Go straight to camera, Mace.
Hello, Tracy.
Do the A shot.
Yeah. I need that red. Follow
By
that
the way,
red light.
You
around.
were a topic of Thanksgiving dinner with my family.
Oh, really?
My mother, my father, my uncle.
Was it good?
The topic is, because they watch CNN all day long,
Yeah.
that they see you on CNN quite a bit now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's thanks to Alex Michelson. Who's
And
got a
then I
brand new
pointed
show there.
out that my cardiologist's husband went to school with Alex, and that's how it all came back to me, which is important.
It always is important
It is.
that it circles around.
But
to
I was not. It was not on my Thanksgiving bingo card that Steve Mason would come up at Thanksgiving dinner.
By the way, excuse me.
Clear the throat.
I smoked one joint this weekend, and my voice has gone to hell. One joint.
Well,
Now, that's
before you smoked the one joint, when was the last time you smoked a joint? Before that,
summer.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No, and all of a sudden, one joint and my voice goes down.
Yeah, if you're not used to it.
I'm done with the smoking. I'm done with this. Brian, I'm telling you, I'm done with the smoking. I'm
Why
full on done.
did you smoke the one joint over the weekend?
Because sometimes I feel like I want to get a little extra.
Now, do you wrap
little
your own?
extra.
Do you wrap your own?
I do not.
Oh, you
I don't know how to roll a joint like
That's the
Brian
problem.
Cohen does. Do you
I'll roll some for you.
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys
That'd be a
about?
good bit, actually.
So this weekend, my friend is coming into town.
Yep.
And she lives in a place where weed isn't legal, and so I decided to pick us up some so we can partake when she's here.
Nice.
And I went to a new place, and this guy, the guy that checked me out was like, out of central casting for working
Right.
at a weed store,
Yeah.
at a dispensary.
So BC was working there?
He was a white guy, blonde hair with dreads.
With dread, sure.
And his
Love
name
it.
was Ashton.
That's the
And
guy.
he was giving me some vapes. So here's the Pineapple Express from Bloom. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
White guy with dreads?
Blonde hair, dreads.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah,
It
well,
happens a lot,
Ashton's
though.
that guy.
Be that
Happens
Seen a
guy.
lot in NorCal.
Yeah.
So my mom has started using cannabis. Way to go, Donna.
Shout out, Mom.
Yeah, we
And-
didn't play the Donna drop to start the
Oh,
show.
we
today.
didn't play the Donna drop, but it happens to be ready at all times.
So with that said, let's get this show on the road.
And I always wonder what it's like when my mom wanders into the dispensary at 83 years old. I'm sure the place is filled with stoners and guys like Ashton behind the counter. And here's my mom toddling in to get her weed. And she likes it. It adds a little to her life. You know what I'm saying? Do you any of your relatives on it? Older?
I don't think
Parents?
so. No.
Aunt, uncle?
No.
Andy, what about your mom?
I'm not opposed to it.
Your
Actually,
mom-
My
they
mom-
should chill them out a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, chill
My
out.
mom would be terrified to even try.
Is it legal in Missouri?
I
Oh,
don't
it can't
know.
be.
I
No,
can't
it can't be.
I-
No.
No.
Nothing's legal
Pretty
in
red
Missouri.
there.
Yeah.
Pretty
Like,
red.
literally nothing is legal in
Yeah,
Missouri
yeah.
at all anymore.
By the way, how is Donna and not stepdad Leo's OnlyFans doing?
It is, it's picking up.
Yeah?
It's picking up, especially among the octogenarian crowd. They love it. They want to be just like Donna and Leo, right? Somewhere between 80 and no longer here. That's the crowd.
That's what's on their phone?
That's what's
in the beyond. They're doing great in the beyond.
You mentioned, I want to get to one more thing, and then we'll get to the Lakers. You mentioned that Cappy ran out of memory on his laptop, on his MacBook.
Right.
I don't have an M. I have been for weeks. There are the M key does not work.
It happens.
So now,
especially with how you pound the keyboard.
But now I can't. Every time, if I write more, it's just or.
So there's a thing in every laptop.
Yeah.
Windows, I use Windows, but I'm sure Apple has it, where they will put a screen where you can hit it with your mouse for people that maybe don't have using fingers.
Steve Asen.
Can I get this? Yeah, Steve Asen.
It's just part of the accessibility and the handicap.
I'm sure the Genius Bar could take care of that too.
This key is super.
Why don't you just buy a new laptop, or get
it's a lot of money.
Get an external keyboard.
It's a lot of money. I'm going somewhere expensive for the next couple of days.
I don't understand. You act like you don't have the money.
I live like I don't have the money.
Well, that's a good thing.
He's gonna go soak, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna go soak. That's it. Just want some hot water soaking.
We should soak together. Remember that bit of 2024?
Yeah, that bit.
Actually, it was more 2023.
It was 2023. Yeah, it's old.
Yeah, it's an old
Don't
bit.
recycle that. Don't bitception that. Don't bitception it. All right, so I want to get to a little bit of Lakers here in this segment. Andy Kamenetsky, host of the Locked On Lakers podcast. Last night, Lakers just come out dead. And it was turnover after turnover. Well, they were in it for the first quarter.
They came out, I would say they came out hot, but the reality is Luka came out hot for one quarter.
Right.
And that was the only quarter where the Lakers looked sort of like
wasn't it 31-31 at the end of the first quarter? Yeah.
It speaks to a lot of issues. A, the sustainability of doing that. B, it has not led to the Lakers getting out to good starts.
Right.
The first quarter is their worst quarter by far. And C, just everybody's out of sorts right now.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody's out of sorts.
It seems like adding LeBron back into the – I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but adding him back into the mix, it's going to take –
Anybody would have said that, huh? Didn't you say that in a good way?
Yes.
I know Cappy said it, and Sedano screamed at him.
Yes.
And I'm sure Ireland screamed at you.
Yeah, it's not – it doesn't fit yet. Now, I'm not saying it won't because he is, in terms of basketball IQ and skills and all that stuff, he is arguably one or two in terms of the greatest players of all time. But I don't see the way it fits yet. Do you see how it's fitting, Andy?
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, work in progress. I will say this. They are 10-1 against teams under 500.
That's good.
That's what you got to do. You got to beat all the bad teams. They are 4-4 against, M pointed out, against teams above 500, which is not terrible.
No,
That's actually pretty good.
How are they doing against top-tier teams?
Well, I mean, there's only one. The top tier is Oklahoma City. Everybody else is behind. And no, they're not anywhere. Nobody in the league is even close to touching Oklahoma City. I was offering yesterday, I will take Oklahoma City versus the Field any day of the week.
Give me OKC.
They are absolutely going to win the title.
They're the best team in the league by far. It's not close.
And they're not even, like Jalen Williams is like here, he's not. They've had, I mean, they just go so deep.
I think we've just now reached a point where Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has played in more fourth quarters than he hasn't.
Yes.
Like, I'm not even saying played long minutes. I'm saying played.
He doesn't even need to play.
No.
Because they've blown him out already.
Yeah.
They're
incredible.
Coming up next for you, we're going to have Ryan Abraham at the bottom of the hour, 12:30 today. So we'll talk a little bit about USC. Tomorrow's National Signing Day. How much of that class is Lincoln Riley, Chad Bowden? How much are they going to keep together?
So many people like you think that, next year it'll be amazing.
No, I said this was a good season.
It was a horrible season.
It was not a horrible season. It was a good season.
You can't beat Oregon or Notre Dame. Guess what? You're not very
It was
good.
a good season.
Yeah.
Andy, you went to good season. 9-3, good season.
I think it was a good season. It was not a great
season.
You lost to Illinois, by the way.
Next year, if they do not have a great season,
100%. I will be leading the charge to move on from Lincoln Riley.
We are out at this point. We are out of contextual excuses.
Yes, and by the way, there'll be another year with less of a buyout. It's going to get cheap, all that stuff. But if with the talent he's got and the recruiting class he's got, as long as it holds together, number one recruiting class in the country, if they don't make the playoff next year, he should go. Yeah. But I believe he is. I believe he's going to make the playoffs next year.
I will say this. This was the first season in a few where it's felt like they were moving forward at all.
Yeah.
The last couple seasons, it's felt like at best running in place, at worst regressing.
Yes.
This was the first year where it actually felt like they were moving forward. Jaden Mayava also big piece of. I have concerns about what happens to Lincoln Riley if he does not have like an A- to A+ level quarterback.
Although he takes guys and turns them into A-level quarterbacks. Jaden Maeva had a really good year.
He did that with Miller Moss?
He's the first one.
Miller Moss was the strikeout.
But
yeah,
it's felt.
M is our USC troll.
But Maeva is the first one that it's actually
Good job,
felt
Em.
like.
Good job.
I love it. Bring it on.
Maeva is the first one that it actually feels like you could look at Lincoln Riley and say Lincoln was the guy that developed that.
Right.
Everybody else, it's kind of felt like Lincoln got them pre-made.
You really think Lincoln did not play a role in the development of guys like Baker Mayfield and those guys? You really don't believe that? It didn't just happen accidentally. He is a quarterback whisperer. He makes quarterbacks
some
better.
of those guys were transfers, and a guy like Caleb Williams kept saving USC through his scrambling ability and athleticism. Lincoln Riley did not teach him how to be an athlete.
Okay, did he teach him how to be a better quarterback? Of course. I
feel like Caleb Williams
he didn't need any help. He was just going to do what he was going to do.
I think Caleb Williams was better at what he did as a quarterback than Lincoln Riley was as a coach with him.
Okay. We'll get into that coming up. We can talk to Ryan Abraham about it, too. Got to talk about LeBron and a taser. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm mixing stories. Shaq and a taser.
Yeah.
Not LeBron and a taser.
That was amazing.
Shaq and a taser. Because I got multiple teasers going on, plus a major life change. A major life change is coming next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Thursday, the Purple and Gold start a 3-game road trip as they invade Toronto.
Grabbed by Luka. Here come the Lakers quickly into the front court. Luka down the middle, pulls up. 3-pointer by Luka, good.
Your LA Lakers battle the Toronto Raptors. Coverage begins Thursday at 3 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
LA, the countdown is on. The Bucked Up LA Bowl, hosted by Gronk, returns to SoFi Stadium on December 13th, featuring the Mountain West champions going head-to-head with the former Pac-12 rival. Be part of the live atmosphere, cheer on your team, and experience college football like never before. Tickets and premium suites are on sale now. Don't miss out on the action. Visit LABowlGame.com and secure your seats today. That's LABowlGame.com.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Vodka, America's #1 potato vodka. Smooth, creamy, no burn, made from non-GMO potatoes and gluten-free with no added sugar, just 64 calories an ounce. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Hey, Dad, I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends January 5th. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Hey, it's Mace. It is the holiday season, best time of year for sports with bowl games and basketball matchups and playoff pushes, all happening at once. And while you and I are out making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right. That is Prize Picks. New feature alert. Prize Picks now has early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. Is your fantasy season already over like mine? My team's a mess. With Prize Picks, I don't have to wait until next year's draft. Prize Picks let you play fantasy football every week. Pick your favorite players and win when they hit their projections. No draft required. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
From Cats. 12:21 on a live imaging Tuesday.
You ever see the Cats?
I was petrified as a child when this commercial would come on TV, and I was petrified.
The creepy thing is they do cat things, the people.
By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, you see my Felix Chevrolet Santa hat.
Oh, that's right.
Go in there and pet the big cat, Felix Chevrolet.
Then sing this song, and I'm sure they'll give you something.
They lick their hands. It's so weird. I saw the Cats on Broadway, and it is a terrible friggin' show.
Really?
Oh my God, it's so awful.
I'm going to take it a step further. Andrew Lloyd Webber sucks. I don't like his work at all.
Okay, I also think that the live-action Cats movie is what caused the pandemic. Because it came out right before the pandemic, and it was an abomination.
It was.
And God was like, "We no more."
Yeah. You know what? I think that's probably fair.
Did you see it going around on social media yesterday? It was the 6-year anniversary of the first patient in Wuhan.
Oh,
they
really?
got sick with COVID-19.
Wow. Did he see Cats?
God.
I don't know. Well, he saw Cats, but maybe it might have been a different Cats.
So it was December was the first, and then it got to us in March.
It got to us in January.
March 19th.
But we said it got to us
Well, look at Pluribus, how fast that goes around.
Yeah, are you watching Pluribus?
I haven't.
Oh, you got to.
Producer Lindsay Baseball has told me I have to.
Oh, it's
but
so
I just
crazy.
got into, and I guess I got it confused. I thought last week Ireland and Emily were talking about it's all her fault, right?
All her fault.
All her fault.
But we were actually talking about All's Fair.
But
that was
Stephanie and I ended up watching like 7 episodes of All Her Fault on Peacock.
Oh, that's the
which is
Sarah
really
Snook
good.
one, yeah?
Very
Sarah
good.
Is it good?
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
She
good.
likes to be called Snook.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Snook?
Sarah Snook.
Snook sounds. I'm going to stick with Snook.
Okay.
I prefer Snook.
Doesn't Snook sound like she's snobby? Like Sarah Snook,
Call
as
me
opposed to Sarah.
Snook.
Yeah, Snook.
Yeah, she's Australian or British or
Australian.
Australian.
We did a whole game of games about this.
Oh, did we?
I remember that.
You know,
Yeah.
my memory. Hey, Rams fans, this Sunday, December 7th, join ESPN LA and Bud Light for the ultimate Rams watch party, meeting at Cocoa Beach Bar and Grill in Marina Del Rey.
That threw you. It threw you, didn't it? The Cocoa Beach Bar and Grill.
Captain Cold Read. Kickoff, 1:25. Got ice cold Bud Light, great food, and massive game day energy. Wear your colors. And see you Sunday at Cocoa Beach Bar and Grill. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Captain Cold Read.
Cocoa Beach Bar and Grill. Massive game day energy.
Now, are you going to be there?
No.
No.
I'm at enough things.
There's too much.
I'm staying home on that one.
Yeah, we got enough energy. We got enough massive game day energy.
Exactly.
We don't need Morales there, too. So, would you ever take a shot from a taser? You know what I'm talking about, where they shoot the taser. It
For fun?
sticks in you, and you...
Don't tase me, bro.
Don't tase me, bro. It's
Remember
a
how
famous
viral
moment.
that was?
That was huge.
I think Leo did it for one battle after another. Or at least they got I don't know if he did it or the stuntman did it, but he has to get tased at one point in time.
Oh, that's
not
right.
stepdad Leo got tased?
No. So this is an interesting
Is that
story.
on the OnlyFans that he's got?
That would get some views. Comedian Bill Bellamy described a story here where Shaq offered everybody in their little group $1,000 if they were willing to get tased. Now, you would say, who the hell would do that? The person is unnamed, but they agreed to do it. Got tased, Shaq said, which one of y'all let me shoot you to see how it works? I'll give you $1,000. Somebody raised their hand and said, sure, me, Shaq. And apparently after it happened, everybody's like, stop, pour some water on him, something like that.
No, it's a burn. Like, you get burned from a taser.
Now, I used to think that would be a good bit. Bitception. I thought that was a good bit. Like, someday I would let Ireland tase me. And you know,
I think we can still do it.
No. Juan says absolutely not.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
See, I'm a reckless human being, so I've tried stuff that just isn't even doable. And this would be one of the things I'm not going to do. Do you know anybody that's been tased?
Well, I mean, certainly not for fun.
Yeah.
Do I know anybody who's been tased while they got like arrested? No, I don't know anybody. Who's
or just for fun.
No,
nobody.
No.
So I thought I'd throw that out there.
By the way,
didn't really go where I wanted.
Well, this is
where did you want it to go?
Yeah, just goofing around.
Like us getting tased? Like, would you want to tase me? Is that what you're saying? You want to tase? Although I'm a heart patient now, I don't know if I should be tased.
No,
you're
can't
the last
tase you.
person who should be getting.
Yeah,
tased.
you should not get tased. Your ticker was off.
But now it's healthy.
Now
but
it's healthy,
I don't think they want it tased anyway.
Ask the people at Providence if you should get.
I'll be there
tased.
tomorrow. I'll say, guys,
I think they will
wacky
say,
radio bit. Can I
clearly,
get tased?
No,
it really undercuts the whole. I almost died. They saved my life.
I don't say it that way. I don't say it in a soft voice.
No, yes, you do. I listen to it. You do say it in the read with Providence. You say it
in the
a
read
soft,
with Providence,
serious voice.
You're right.
It undercuts the tone of those reads if you're then going out getting tased. Like it really
does undercut
the whole
it,
point of I almost lost my life.
It would be classically irresponsible.
I think of the fan bases, the Mason and Ireland fans hate me the most.
Do they really?
What if we did a giveaway to where one of them gets to win to tase me?
Oh my God! Caller number 7,
Station would be
877.
No, it can't be caller number 7. It has to be
right.
like
We got to go through
special
rules.
entry.
Let's go through rules.
This is how we raise money for CHLA next year.
Oh yeah,
Like that hospital will be set for life.
The right to tase
And you
Morales.
can do it in the hospital, so in case.
Right. So you're just one step away from health.
Exactly right.
Oh, that's
I like
fantastic. I decided, speaking of hearts, I decided I'm cutting down on my coffee every day.
Why?
Because I've been drinking 12 shots of espresso before every show.
But why? No, whoever thought that was a good thing?
What gives me a little bit of a charge. This show is supposed to be shot out of a cannon, right? This is what I do for a living. But I decided I am only going to go with 8 shots of espresso.
But do you balance it out with water? Because coffee is a big diuretic.
No, balance it out with whatever this is.
So that's not good. You probably should be drinking.
Tea.
Here's what you should do.
Okay.
You should drink a couple liters of water before you take the 8 shots of espresso.
A couple of liters of water?
Yeah.
Liters are a lot, man.
But do you realize how much of a diuretic espresso is? Draining fluid right out.
Yeah, I guess I'll find out, huh? Yeah, no, I
You don't get thirsty at the end of the day?
I don't.
Really?
I don't, no. I mean, I'll drink this little thing, but no. But it's just too much.
Well,
coffee.
you mentioned the shot out of the cannon thing. Before every show, and I don't even know if you're aware of doing this, you do like this shoulder shake.
I do.
And I'm sorry,
through
Mason.
the imaging.
When was the last time you finished one of those? Because every time I look over, you have two sips.
I never drink the red one. I never drink the red one.
What is the red one?
It's like herbal passion tea, something or other. It's good. Somebody said, I was talking to a friend of mine who's in a performer who's in the business, and I said I drink all this coffee before. He said, "Why don't you try not? Why don't you try not?" And it's true. You're a performer. You're supposed, and I'm a red light player. I see that red light, and I'm like,
he's a red light player.
Shoulders
start shaking, ready to go. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We can bring this energy to Ryan next.
Yes.
It's the Laurence Olivier, Dustin
like that.
Hoffman story, with Marathon Man. And Dustin Hoffman's talking about all the method acting that he does.
Yes.
And Laurence Olivier just says, "My dear boy, why don't you just try acting?"
Why don't you just try acting?
Exactly.
Yeah. By the way, very, very good movie. Have you ever seen Marathon Man?
Yes.
Oh.
I've got to go to a meeting, unfortunately.
All right. Well,
but
we're
here's the
gonna
thing.
miss
Are
you.
you going to stick it to Ryan Abraham and not let him be a homer?
No, I am a homer. Jeez. So,
Emily, jump in and tell him, hey, Abraham.
Yeah, I'm a homer. I'm just very honest about it.
Okay, go ahead. Knock yourself out.
I'm going to. All right. Coming up next, I knocked myself out.
And
with
so
Ryan
did USC
Abraham.
with their loss to
Oh,
Oregon.
yeah. Well, let's just wait and see what happens to UVA over there. Ryan Abraham's next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about Jacob Imrani. December has this mix of joy and chaos. We're decorating and shopping and trying to get life on track after Thanksgiving. Next minute, somebody's careless and they're driving and your whole week gets turned upside down. Bam, accident happens. You're hurt and you're confused and you don't know what to do. Let me tell you, this is an easy phone number to remember. Call Jacob at 800-345-6789. There is nobody more important to have on your side after an accident than Jacob Imrani. 800-345-6789. It's the accident hotline with Jacob. You're going to talk to a live person. They're going to walk you through the process. Even if you call from the scene of the accident, I'm telling you, they can protect your case and make sure you get the compensation that you deserve. Trusted legal partner of every single championship team in Los Angeles, and now an easy phone number to remember. 800-345-6789. That's Jacob Imrani. 800-345-6789. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Afternoons on ESPN LA with DeMarco and Travis.
The time of year, though. It's family time, like Travis said. You start to, be around the people you love.
It's nice. And then the best part is when they leave again.
Right.
Yeah. You're so excited to see everybody.
Right.
First day's great. Second day's great. And then you're like, yeah.
Get out.
It's probably
Do
time
it now.
for you guys to go back wherever it is you came from.
Hang with DeMarco and Travis. Afternoons starting at 3 p.m. on ESPN LA.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling, while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. What's the advantage? With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, but you also get the best person for your job. It's a win-win. Plus, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Recruiting a team or looking for fresh talent, ZipRecruiter covers the field with their powerful technology and immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster, smarter, and more efficient from post to hire before the competition can even line up. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Math is simple. Low prices plus big trade value equals huge savings for you during the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where we'll donate $325 for every new vehicle purchased or leased to the charity of your choice. Come in today to trade and upgrade your vehicle or just sell it and get paid. You win either way. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com.
$325 donation consists of $250 from Subaru and an additional $75 from Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Expires 12/31/2025.
This holiday season, don't just give a gift. Give the gift that keeps the party going all year long. Live entertainment at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Kick off the new year with the Battle of the Badges. Local heroes duking it out for charity. Then get your groove on with the Temptations and the Four Tops. And set sail with the smooth sounds of Yachtly Crew. February turns up the heat with country hitmaker Ernest, the legendary Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, and laugh out loud comedy from Jim Jeffries. And in March, more magic. Emmy-winning comedian John Mulaney hits the stage, plus an unforgettable evening with the stunning voices of Il Divo. Then, mark your calendars because on May 16th, country superstars Lady A bring their chart-topping hits to the Fantasy Springs stage. Unwrap the ultimate holiday surprise. Live music, good vibes, memories to last all year long. Get your concert tickets today, only at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Are you downsizing or inheriting a home? Want to cash in on? Call Sellers Advantage. They buy homes as is with no costly repairs, agents, or commissions. Get a competitive cash offer and close in days or on your timeline. Sellers Advantage has over 20 years of experience and even offers a $20,000 advance for moving expenses. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your no-obligation offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Sellers Advantage.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
Mason and Ireland on LA's mega sports station.
Oh my, am I really on Mason and Ireland show?
Yes.
This is a great moment. Hey.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, USC Trojans beat UCLA. It wasn't easy, but beat UCLA Saturday at the Coliseum, capping off a 9-3 season. Joining us right now from USCFootball.com is Ryan Abraham. Ryan, how are you, man?
Doing all right. Andy's getting into it, man. He was fighting on there.
Yes,
absolutely,
he is.
man.
Yes, he is. So I was a little bit nervous at halftime of that game. I think the score was 10-7, and I know that every single recruit for 26 and 27 basically were there at that point. It would have been a calamity, right, had UCLA pulled off the upset.
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't look good for USC in the beginning, and I gave a lot of credit to the Bruins who came out, and the fact that Nico was even able to play, it didn't look like that was going to be possible. And I think UCLA is certainly undermanned. They had a really nice bump in the middle of the season, but since then it's just been kind of like a dead program walking. You need to move on to the next era, and I think played well in that first half. And if you read our message boards in the first half, the sky was everything was up in flame. People jumping off buildings, but they shut them out in the second half, scored a bunch of points. So it kind of ended up the way you thought it would go. But yeah, the first half was a little bit challenging, I think, for a lot of USC fans.
Obviously the season is not completely over. We still find out what bowl game USC is going to play in, the result of the bowl game. But you were just talking about that fan reaction during the UCLA game. So far, what do you make of this season, big picture?
It's a great question because going into the season, Las Vegas had USC's over/under at 7.5 games.
Yep.
And then, I thought they'd be 8-4 would be somewhat reasonable, and then USC ends up going 9-3. I think the disconnect is we didn't realize that this was going to be an elite offense. We didn't realize that Jade Mayava could be the number 1 or number 2 quarterback in the country with a bunch of the different metrics. And when you have that with a defense that, wasn't improved a lot, but a little improved, you felt like this team could have made a run at the playoffs. And Illinois, they end up losing 4 games in the Big Ten. And so that doesn't look like as good of a loss as you thought when, they were ranked when USC played them last time. So losing at Oregon, losing at Notre Dame, I think is understandable. And they won the games they should have. Beating Michigan at home was really good. Yep. Beating Iowa. The road game against Nebraska, but you saw how close they were to being able to make the playoffs. So I know it's probably not fair because you might be moving the goalposts, but it's a little disappointing to not make the playoff. But 9-3, I think, still is something that Lincoln Riley could build on.
So I heard Lincoln Riley say this was a good season, not a great season. How do Trojan fans feel about that?
Yeah, I think that's true. I think there's a lot of USC fans, though, Mace, that want to, hey, the standards are national championships. You got to get there. This wasn't anywhere close. But where USC was, and, it's Lincoln Riley was part of the problem. They went 13-11 the last 2 regular seasons and 6-6 last year, and they were able to build on that. So it is a good improvement to go to 9 wins. But I think with the schedule being as tough as it's going to be next year, they got the number 1 recruiting class coming in. I think it's like a playoff or bust kind of thing. So
I 100%
this should be a building
agree.
year.
Yeah. Here's something Lincoln Riley said on Trojans Live about the college football calendar, and then I want to get your reaction to it.
There's only, in my opinion, one way to fix all of this, and you got to have the national championship game somewhere around Christmas to New Year's. Yes. That's the only way it's going to work because you got 3 things that are competing right now. You have high schools finishing their year, signing day, the high school calendar. You have college academic calendars and people getting in and out, and you have semesters and quarter systems, and you got all different calendars there. And then you have a college football season, and then you have
the differing roster decisions that are having to happen. And the hard thing is, like, this isn't professional. Professional league, all right, yeah, you end the season, you make all the rules where you do all the stuff after. It's easy because you don't have anything else competing.
Yep.
Here you're trying to balance things. Like, to me, that's the only way that it's ever going to get fixed is you got to move the national championship game. And
now, I don't necessarily agree with that. I would rather change the calendar, Ryan. So right now, tomorrow's National Signing Day. The transfer portal window opens on January the 2nd. I understand Ole Miss's decision on Lane Kiffin. They got the business of recruiting. They need a permanent head coach at this point in the year. Do you think there's any momentum toward changing the college football calendar?
I think you have to. And, Lincoln Riley, I think, a lot of the coaches are complaining about the calendar, but they're the ones that sort of like created a lot of these problems too. And I think trying to the sport has become so much more professionalized than it was 3 years ago, 5 years ago, but it's still tied to an academic calendar. So I think having signing day tomorrow is silly to me. It was better in February. They should have left it then, maybe have something in the summer, but having signing day in the middle of all this, that's part of the reasons why coaches are going to have a hard time moving, or they want to get there quickly because they want to have signing day. And even when you move the portal to January, you've seen players already announce at the end of the season that they're planning on going into the portal. I think moving signing day would at least help some of it, but it's the only sport, like there wouldn't be free agency during the NFL playoffs.
Correct. Week 10, everybody's a free agent. Yeah, doesn't make any sense.
I mean, what do you think would be the resistance towards any type of changing of this stuff, Ryan? Because it seems like it's pretty obvious that it needs to happen. It seems like a pretty simple fix. Like the idea of transfers announcing, they're going to the portal or whatever, simply say you cannot publicly state what you're going to do until X date, or else there's some type of penalty or sanctions or whatever. It seems like if people want to solve this, they can.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly complexities and there's certainly issues with some of it, but I think having so much piled in one time, they moved signing day from like later December up, but I don't think that changes a lot. The portal, it's tough because you could have Lane Kiffin leaving his team that's going to the college football playoff, but you're telling a player that they can't like do the same. And, we saw like with Penn State last year, their backup quarterback, Bo Pribula, he wanted to go into the portal, but he was a part of that team. He would come in for different packages. He left Penn State and didn't take part in the playoffs so he could go and enroll in Missouri. But I think the easiest thing you could do is move signing day. I don't think anyone realized when they moved it up from February to December, they thought it would be like some people signed. It ended up becoming the de facto signing period. So if you move that out of the way, at least that's one thing. But you're right. They have to address a lot of these issues because there's a lot of issues with the calendar.
So we've talked a lot about number one recruiting class in the country. Tomorrow's signing day. Are they going to get them all?
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, we've seen some guys enter the portal, but as far as signing day goes, we've just heard a lot of positive things. I think you got to give a lot of credit to Lincoln Riley and their new general manager, Chad Bowden, have been able to keep this together. I think the importance, we talked about 9-3, that also kind of proved the concept a little bit. If you had a really bad season again, maybe the class starts to fall apart. But I think they won enough games where you're like, okay, everything we talked about is true if you're coming from the coaching staff or the personnel staff. So, yeah, it looks good. They might get a couple flips. Should be fun. It's not as exciting as signing it used to be, but, it's pretty cool still. And the fact that they were able to put this kind of class together, it is needed. They just ignored sort of some of the big high schools locally for the last couple of years. So being able to get those guys helps a lot.
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you about, Ryan. There's a really good piece at ESPN right now from Eli Letterman about this recruiting class of USC and how it all came about. And it talks about how Lincoln Riley had been resistant to focusing on California. He made some comments about California recruits that really alienated a lot of schools in this area. Since then, they're focusing more on SoCal. LA's more of a thing. How much of that do you think is Lincoln Riley changing his mindset versus how much do you think the mindset was changed for him? Like Jen Cohen, Chad Bowden saying, you have to do it this way.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of both. I think Lincoln Riley realized it as well. And I think when you come into a new situation, and he recruited Southern California hard when he was at Oklahoma. So him not focusing on that was a little baffling to me, but I think some of it is trying to fix problems right now, and the portal is a great way to do that. And they had a lot of success that first year, especially on the offensive line. And in the year 2 and 3, just some of the guys were kind of misses, and they weren't the impactful. And so I think, and Lincoln Riley said this, they should have started high school recruiting a little bit earlier in the process than they did. But it's good that they've done it now, and I think you can build on that. I think Chad Bowden's famous line is like they won a major in high school recruiting and minor in the portal, and I think that makes sense. If you look what Oregon has done, and they didn't have a big portal class, but man, they hit on a lot of those guys in the USC game. A lot of those portal guys end up being starters and impactful players. So I think USC can do the same sort of thing where you get a big, good high school class, maybe not as big of a portal class, but you really want impact guys and not just a bunch of bodies to fill out your roster.
What is the status of Jaden Ma'ava? He was a redshirt junior, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
I think it's redshirt junior, so he has another year of eligibility.
Will he come back, and does he have the job, or is there going to be an open competition, Husan Longstreet and those guys?
Yeah, they haven't made any sort of announcement yet, but my guess is, just from talking to him and just the reading the tea leaves a little bit, that he will be back at USC. And some of the fans are like, hey, is that a good thing? What about Husan Longstreet, the 5-star coming in? And I think he can be a great player, and you might lose a 5-star quarterback that was waiting if your starter comes back. But Ma'ava's been statistically one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and it's so funny. Sometimes fans just want the shiny new thing that they don't know. It's like a present under the tree, instead of, hey, man, he's played really, really well. He got so much better than what we saw last year. So I think USC's best chance of making a run at the playoffs if Jaden Ma'ava comes back.
All right, last thing for you. Is it Alamo Bowl?
Looks like Alamo Bowl. We've heard it was like 90-something%. We don't know the opponent yet because BYU is still waiting. They could get a playoff spot. I've heard Houston. So I don't know. There could be some different ones, but I think USC hasn't been there, so this could be an interesting one. But going to San Antonio, checking out the Riverwalk for the Alamo Bowl.
Oh, wait. All right. When will Ryan Abraham put up his Christmas tree?
I put up my lights and everything already. I haven't done a tree yet because I had a fake tree that I got rid of last year, so I have to go get a new one. Or
are you going to get a real one?
I'm debating. I don't know. What should I do?
Yeah, get a real one. I'm all about the real ones. I like, for example, we get like a little Charlie Brown looking tree where you put the star on top and it kind of kind of tips over a little bit. Like, that's the tree I like. But we like, it's a good smell. It feels very Christmassy.
It's a fire hazard.
Oh, come on, Em. I say go live, Ryan.
Yeah, it sounds good. Emily, Merry Christmas there.
Merry Christmas.
Bah humbug.
Yeah, bah humbug is right. All right. Hey, Ryan, thanks a lot for coming on. We appreciate it. Ryan Abraham, USCFootball.com. Good talking to you, man.
Thanks, guys.
All right, there's Ryan. So Jaden Ma'ava, probably back for next year.
I love it.
Which is good.
I love it.
I think he's only going to get better. Only going to get better. Improved hugely from last year to this season, and has a chance to be great.
And this is the one, we were debating this earlier. Jaden Ma'ava is the one that I am willing to give Lincoln Riley a big chunk of the credit in terms of his development, because when Ma'ava first started playing for USC, he was not nearly this polished. Like, the athleticism was obviously there, but as a quarterback and the skills, there was a lot that needed refining. I am willing to give Lincoln Riley a lot of credit.
One of the top offenses in the country. What's coming up in 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Luke Robitaille. Love Luke. Luke is the best. Coming up next for you, got some icebreakers. In the meantime, Prize Picks is the place to be this holiday season. I did not roll last night. Did you roll with anything last night, Brian?
I did. Sadly, didn't hit.
Yeah, no, it happens. It happens. You put together a lineup. By the way, you can use NBA, you can use NFL, you can use college football, you can use hockey. I've actually hit on Anze Kopitar a couple of times now on Prize Picks. And Prize Picks now has early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you now got the option to cash out those winnings before the game even starts. And if your fantasy season is already over like mine, my team got cooked weeks ago, I don't have to wait until next year's draft. Prize Picks lets me play fantasy football every week. Pick your favorite players, win when they hit their projections. Every week, no draft required. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE, M-A-S-E, for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks during the holiday season. It always feels good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Sports talk, pop culture, and non-stop chaos.
Wow, Bergie just threw his headphones.
Yes, Bergie, throw your headphones. Oh, my goodness.
Mornings in L.A. will never be the same.
Start with USC, please.
But I would just say this.
Can we thank USC for playing in this season? Participating in this season. Grab your commemorative.
Come on, Bergie.
Oh, you had your chance.
Wow, Bergie just threw his headphones.
Yes, Bergie, throw your headphones.
Come on, Bruin boy.
Somebody help me, please.
I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Headphones. Broke them.
Oh, he did break them.
He broke them.
Oh, my goodness.
Hang with Sedano and Cap every weekday morning starting at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. The crazy Hernandez brothers at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring have wood. And not just little wood, but a lot of high-quality hardwood in all colors and lengths. If you need to lay down some new wood in your home, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring has got you covered. Visit their huge showroom right off the 5 freeway by Commerce Casino, or check them out on the web at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. They even have carpet and artificial turf if that's what you prefer. All jokes aside, no gimmicks, no markups, just the best price on quality flooring at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it, Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Before I get into my icebreakers, there's a great thing happening today. Today is Giving Tuesday, which is really important. If you can, it's great to give. If you're able, join us today in supporting the V Foundation for Cancer Research. You can give by going to v.org/donate now. And so why do it today? Because the V Foundation, through the support of the Principal and the Principal Foundation, are launching a $1 million match challenge. So every donation made during V Week will be matched dollar for dollar up to $1 million, doubling the impact of your donation and making victory over cancer closer than ever. So if you give $50, they're going to give $50 as well. So it's $100 to the V Foundation.
If you give $1 million, they will match up to $1 million.
Sure. If you're out there sitting with a cool mill.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Go to v.org/donate now to join the fight. And thank you.
And by the way, every dollar that goes to the V Foundation goes to cancer research.
Mm-hmm.
You're not paying a bunch of salaries and stuff.
Yeah, it's
going
a
to cancer
fantastic
research.
foundation.
Yeah.
So to the silly stuff.
Yes.
Mace, you are in the lead for the month. You have 8 points because we've only had one day so far.
Yeah, but I let's call it. Let's call it.
Let's call it right now.
Let's call it.
Stop the count.
John's 9 in the hole because he won last month by 9.
There's a point spread in the icebreakers,
and everyone else is 0.
Okay.
All right, here we go. For 10 points.
Yep.
I was born in 1975 in Santa Monica. All right.
Okay.
For 9 points, I have hosted SNL.
Okay.
Narrows it down.
That is one of your go-tos.
It is.
It's either that or they've been in Ocean's 8.
Yeah, right. Always Ocean's 8.
Yeah.
Somebody's in Ocean's 8.
I'm just saying, it puts into context their level of celebrity.
Okay.
For 8 points, I've been a vegan/vegetarian since 1992 and was voted the world's sexiest vegetarian by PETA in 2002.
World's sexiest.
I don't know what's happened between 2002 and now.
Yeah. Okay.
If this person's been
in decline.
Seated.
Yeah.
For 7 points. I was originally set to play the role of Jake Hoyt in Training Day, opposite Denzel Washington.
Oh.
I even went through 2 months of training with narcotic officers, weapons training, and put on a lot of muscle. But the role was later given to the producer's first choice of Ethan Hawke.
Mason.
Go ahead.
I am going to try Sean Penn.
Good try, though. Good try. It would fit. I could see Sean Penn.
I could see him in it, yeah.
I
know this story somewhere,
Yes.
and I just can't
Do you
think
find
who
him a
it was.
sexy vegan?
Oh, yeah, Sean Penn. No, I saw him eating a steak a couple of weeks
There's
ago.
another person that could fit into this role, which might be helpful for the next hint.
Okay.
So for 6 points, I produced the movie 25th Hour, which came out the
Andy.
same.
Andy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Edward Norton.
No.
Oh, Brian, you get all the clues?
Oh, no, I know who it is.
Yep,
Damn it,
you
I'm
do.
wrong.
Bill
I know
Stump.
Yep,
exactly
you do.
You know,
who it
Brian?
is.
You didn't let me finish the hint.
Yeah. No.
So I produced the movie 25th Hour, which came out the same year as my most famous role. Okay?
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
For 5 points, I am a very good poker player. I think you guys both know this at this point, right?
I
Okay.
know exactly who it is.
Okay.
And I'm texting you now so you have proof that I know
Yeah, evidence.
exactly who
For
it is.
4 points, I have led a superhero franchise.
Brian?
Don't guess unless you know, Brian, because otherwise Emily wins.
Superhero franchise.
Led a superhero. Born in
Robert
Santa
Downey
Monica.
Jr.?
No.
No, we all met. Emily wins. That's
For
right.
4 points. Okay, so my the third point, again, see if you can get this, Brian, or anybody. Well, I'll let Brian try to guess the rest. 2 other people have played my superhero, Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield.
Oh, it's the original Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire?
It is
there
Tobey
you go.
Maguire, everybody. So Emily gets 4 points. So I'm in second place.
You're in second place.
And this,
You knew it right after you said it.
I knew it.
See, because Edward Norton was in 25th
That's
Hour, right?
I blurted out the name of the star of
Yes.
25th Hour as opposed to the producer. And as Emily will attest, I texted her immediately. It's effing Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
because I would think that Edward Norton could have played the role
He
in
could've.
Training Day. So I put those together as a trick.
Oh, clever.
Anyway,
Clever.
who's
Hey,
brought this by?
It's funny you ask. It's Icebreakers is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of America from the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice Vodka isn't just vodka, it's a statement. Sip chilled, mix bold, drink responsibly. Blue Ice Vodka. It's just cooler by nature. So we're going to tease up sports graffiti right now. And last night, a really disappointing night for the Lakers. They after a hot first quarter, it really devolved into a turnover game. They turned the ball over 22 times. The points off turnovers, ridiculous.
32, I believe.
And the fast break points, again, they got clocked.
Absolutely crushed.
Defensively, just wasn't there all night, even though Devin Booker left the game. And of all people, Dylan Brooks.
Man, I'll say this.
led
In
the
the
way.
offseason, I brought this up on Locked on Lakers. I brought this up on Lakers Talk. Dylan Brooks was somebody that I was hoping the Lakers would target and trade.
Well, it's weird. There's sort of I always associate Dylan Brooks and Marcus Smart, that they both have that a little bit of that temperament, meaner streak, I think, with Dylan Brooks. But in terms of defensive intensity, all that stuff, energy. I think those guys are very similar.
They're similar, except Dylan Brooks is a better offensive player than Marcus Smart.
Clearly,
and he's healthier.
Mace, I also have a surprise for you. I'm going to bring it into the studio right now.
Right now?
Before we go to break, yeah.
Before we go to break, I'm getting a surprise. I have no idea what it is. Oh! Pumpkin pie! From Alex!
Oh!
Who's now moved upstairs, right? Yeah, Alex was downstairs, our security official, and now he's upstairs working with AEG, a pumpkin pie. By the way, when I was growing up, I always called it pumpkin pie as opposed to pumpkin. So pumpkin pie. I eat a slice of pumpkin pie every day during the holidays.
When do the holidays officially begin?
They began just after Halloween this year. I think it's not the worst dessert you can eat. A slice of pumpkin pie with a bunch of Ready Whip isn't the worst thing in the world.
And then when do the holidays end?
Because the worst thing in the world would be like rocks and stuff. Like that's worse, but I don't think pumpkin
you
pie
don't
is
like
that good.
Pumpkin pie?
No.
Bride, do you like pumpkin pie?
Oh, I had a piece last night.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. Now, Alex, thank you very much for this. Now, is this the one from Costco?
Sadly,
no. It is the one from Smart and Final.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I will eat this nonetheless, but I still keep waiting to show up at the office one day and somebody bring me one of those $5.99 gigantic pumpkin pies.
I want to know when the holidays end.
Well, it's weird. Pumpkin pie isn't here all year long.
But there's also like Valentine's Day, kind of right after Christmas
there's
season.
Like
there's
President's
MLK Day.
Yeah. President's Day is good. Arbor Day is a good pumpkin pie holiday.
Flag Day
in June.
May
Day. May Day is another big one.
There's a lot of holidays. You can keep this going year round if you really want to.
I always have a dessert every night. And I know that that's like against people's, don't have sugar and all. I find it allows me to keep on track. Because if I don't have a small dessert every night, I'm going to have a gigantic dessert after a couple of days. So that's that. You know what my goal is over this couple of days off, Em?
To soak?
Soaking, but I'm also going to watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay.
Now, I want to know what all the
demon heads
about. Yeah, what is it? Have you watched it?
It's been seeped into my brain through osmosis, but no, I haven't watched
Brian,
it.
did you watch it?
Bits and pieces. I've seen it. I don't know if it's necessarily your demographic.
Well, I know, but I want to know what's going. Like, I like the stuff that's in the zeitgeist, and that's in the zeitgeist.
I hate that theme song so much.
The Golden Song.
I hate.
It's playing every 10
play
minutes.
It next segment after Sports Graffiti.
Every 10 minutes on Kiss FM right now.
Oh, I hate it.
877-710 ESPN. Let's open the phones. We got Lakers. We got you heard from Ryan Abraham, USCFootball.com. The recruiting class is apparently holding together for National Signing Day. Maybe you got a take on Lane Kiffin and whether Ole Miss should have allowed him to coach them in the college football playoff. What else? Anything else is fair game. Pluribus theories, questions for Andy Kamenetsky.
I'm caught up on Pluribus.
Oh, are you good?
Yes,
good.
I am.
We've kind of talked about.
We're
it a
the
little
hive
bit.
mind.
Yeah, we are. We're all collective mind here. 877-710 ESPN. Your calls on Sports Graffiti coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station. Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Thursday, the Purple and Gold start a 3-game road trip as they invade Toronto.
Grabbed by Luka. Here come the Lakers quickly into the front court. Luka down the middle, pulls up. Three-pointer by Luka, good.
Your LA Lakers battle the Toronto Raptors. Coverage begins Thursday at 3 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
What's going on, LA? It's Bethel Duran, and I love my Toyota. And nothing says reliability like Toyota and two great dealerships, Northridge and Wondries Toyota. Right now, you can lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month for 36 months plus tax. That's what I'm rolling in. If you're in the 818, go see my guy Reed Malib and the crew at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, go to Wondries Toyota. They're going to make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer offers and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 12/31/25.
Pechanga Resort Casino is rewarding you on another level. Bring in a rewards card from one of 16 Southern California casinos and access exclusive benefits with Pechanga's tier status match program. Qualified members can even win $25,000 club dollars. But hurry, this limited time offer ends December 31st and match statuses remain valid through January 31st, 2026. Open to new and existing Pechanga club members. Visit the club at Pechanga for more details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Is it time to sell your home? Whether you're downsizing, moving, or inheriting a property, call Seller's Advantage. With decades of experience, they offer custom cash solutions and can close in days. No repairs, no agents, no hassle, just a great offer that gives you peace of mind. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com. Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
You want to jump in on Sports Graffiti here, Chris?
I'm right here.
All right. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, all the line. Actually, one line open, 877-710-ESPN. Let's jump right into it. Andy's in for John, live imaging Tuesday. Let's start out with Dave in Lancaster. Dave, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, good afternoon,
Good
fellas.
afternoon.
So I had a question, and then I just realized Pepe and John's out of town. I was going to say, is this the game that Pepe rides the Zamboni? Because I'll be at the game in my Caps gear, and I'll make sure to wave to him. So,
Unfortunately,
he's
he
out
is
of
not
town.
there tonight, but you get to see Alex Ovechkin tonight, right?
Yeah, my guy Ovi and Tom Wilson, they only come to town once a year, but this calendar year they're twice because they came in March during that chase for the record.
Yep.
So I get to see them twice.
Cool.
An early Hanukkah present for myself.
Very
So
nice,
I'm driving
Dave.
all the way from Lancaster down to see the game. I can't wait to see the boys.
Have a blast, man. Luke Robitaille will join us coming up, too. We'll talk about Ovi coming to town. Let's go to Matthew in L.A. Matthew, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Matthew?
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
I got two things for you guys. K-Pop Demon Hunters is the best movie ever until my daughter watches it every night, and now I hate that movie.
Oh, yeah. Now, will I like it? Will I
for you
like it
guys.
if I watch it one time, Matthew?
I think you'll like it if you watch it one time. And I will say, Golden is a good and catchy song. Is it overplayed? A little bit, but it is catchy. You'll like it.
Not a little bit, my man.
Yeah.
Not a little bit.
Yeah, no. It's playing right now on Kiss FM.
quick
Anything
question.
else, Matthew?
a question. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. This is what I wanted to ask. Now, I'm not a LeBron hater, but one thing that I've noticed with LeBron, I don't like his body language this year. He's not getting back on defense. He just kind of seems like he doesn't care. That one day where Luka and Dunn got into it and Hayes had to step in, which Hayes did the right move.
Yep.
But LeBron was standing right there and didn't do anything. I don't know. Does he care? Does he not care? It's just father time catching up to LeBron. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, last night I think Dave McMenamin asked him what's wrong. Why are you not? Why aren't you playing both nights of a back-to-back? And he said one word: old. Exactly.
I mean, I don't know if I want a 40-year-old who just got over sciatica to be stepping into that mix
with a bum foot on top of everything else.
That's what Jackson Hayes is there to do. In fairness to LeBron, rarely do the stars get into the mix that way.
That's true.
That's a Jackson Hayes role.
Let's go to Heather in Palmdale. Hi, Heather.
Hey, guys. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, I just wanted to call in because I heard you're going to be watching K-pop Demon Hunters, and my daughter, we recently watched it as a family for her 18th birthday, and it is really fun. It's a great watch. I disagree with AK. I love the song Golden. He sounds like my son. He doesn't care for it too much, but I love it. And one other thing is, when you watch that, be sure to go on YouTube and look for the Daja Boys, Dagja, and it's a cool little video.
Okay,
about the Dodgers.
I will do it. Thank you very much, Heather. Appreciate that.
All right.
Yeah, boy,
K-pop
a
stands.
lot of K-pop love out there.
It's a huge thing.
Reese from our social media team walked in and said he's seen it 5 times.
He's a huge fan.
He's a demon head.
Yeah, Demon Head. I'm sure he'll tell us actually what they're called, the people that like K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I'm going to call them Demon Heads.
Demon Heads, yeah. Let's go to Stan in L.A. Hey, Stan, you're on Sports Graffiti. What are you doing, Stan?
Hey, just wanted to shout out the New England Patriots, #1 seed in the NFL, period, and Drake May, the real MVP. Sorry, Rams, go Lakers.
All right, thanks. I would like to point out that quarterbacks – Em, you sent me this.
I get very frustrated by this take. The Patriots have played the easiest. Okay, you can play. Yeah. You only play who you play.
Quarterbacks that the Patriots have played in 2025 include Geno Smith, Spencer Rattler, Cam Ward, Dylan Gabriel, and Michael Penix Jr. They have played
a murderer's row,
a last place schedule, which is the way the NFL works. I still think that the MVP is probably up for grabs between Drake May and Matthew Stafford. And if Matthew Stafford beats Seattle in 2 weeks, I think he wins.
Stafford has almost 10 more touchdowns and 2 less interceptions with having a 2-interception game this past week. And Matthew Stafford is incredible.
Also, too, if there is any type of tie to break, if you think it really is a dead heat between those two.
Well, right now, if you go to Vegas, Drake May is slightly favored over Matthew Stafford.
I think at the end of the day, it will be broken by the fact that Matthew Stafford is in his career twilight. There are only so many more opportunities, if any, that he will get to win.
Right, he's got a good narrative.
Right, exactly. And I'm not saying that is what should break a tie. I'm just saying it's what will break a tie.
Yeah. All right, one last one, and then we're going to get to Luke Robitaille. Let's go to Mike in West Hills. Mike, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Mike.
Hey, listen, I want to talk about my Rams, Mace.
Yes.
Mantilla doesn't know what he's talking about. If you watch that game, the running game was outstanding. Matt Stafford threw a couple of interceptions. We were moving the ball down the field before Stafford fumbled.
Yep.
So we could have either had a tying field goal or even a victory. So you don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
it was a trap game.
Yeah, it was a trap game. Mike, I'll say this. On that final drive where Matthew Stafford had the strip sack, had they just stuck to the run a little bit in the rain, they were averaging 7 yards a carry between Kyron Williams and Blake Corum. Had they just stuck to the run a little bit and committed to it, as opposed to hanging it all on Stafford, I think we would have seen a different result. But the strip sack did kill us. And again, I don't think it's any given day. Any team can beat any team in the NFL, and this was not our day. It was a trap game. By definition, a trap game.
Look, man, we've seen in the last, 72 hours between the Rams and the Lakers, you can never get too satisfied.
That is that. You know what? That's a really good tie. And you can't. There's no room. You're always a game away from.
That's why
humility.
Andy's good at what he does.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Better than the Rams defense. They weren't very good at what they do.
No, they
on
were
Sunday.
not very good. They were not.
They were horrific.
Bryce Young in the range should not put 31 points on the board.
Manuel Forbes Jr. was horrific.
He was terrible. He was cooked.
Cooked
Yes.
multiple times
against those bigger wide receivers. That's the problem. He's not big enough.
He looked like a modern-day Marty McSorley when McSorley looked like he woke up under a bridge to bang that drum.
God, just in time. Luke Robitaille joins us next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. This is Giving Tuesday. Make Goodwill Southern California your nonprofit of choice. When you donate or shop at Goodwill SoCal, you're doing more than finding great deals. You're changing lives. Goodwill Southern California provides job training, career placement, and supportive services for veterans, youth, and individuals overcoming barriers to employment. Every donation and purchase fuels these life-changing programs, helping build brighter futures. So this Giving Tuesday, give the gift of opportunity. Visit powerofwork.goodwillsocal.org to learn more and get involved. That's powerofwork.goodwillsocal.org. Brought to you by Goodwill Southern California and Verizon Skill Forward. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
We are your sports station, 710 ESPN.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Huckleberry Vodka, crafted with real mountain huckleberries, Idaho State fruit. Think blueberries, but richer. Try pairing it with lemonade. So refreshing. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 9-3 after a surprising 31-28 loss to the Carolina Panthers on the road. Up next, the Arizona Cardinals again on the road, back-to-back road games for the Rams before coming home to take on the Lions. One of the bright spots, despite the loss, was Davante Adams getting into the end zone not once but two more times on Sunday against the Panthers. That gave him a league-leading 14 touchdown receptions on the season, just 4 shy of his career record. So Davante certainly with an opportunity to set a new career mark here in 2025. He's 31st in receptions on the season with 52. Trey McBride leading the way with 88. And then in yards, it is Jackson Smith and Jigba, who's got 1,336 yards. He's all the way at the top of the NFL rankings. Davante Adams, number 23 with 889. With Tuesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday, around 1:15, and it is time for the legend.
Gretzky at center. Here's Gretzky in the other zone. Gretzky drops it. Here's Robitaille. Shoots. Score! Kings win!
He's the president of your Los Angeles Kings, and of course a legend on the ice as well. Time for the Luke Robitaille Show with Mason and Ireland, now Tuesdays around 1:15, right here on your home of the Los Angeles Kings, 710 ESPN, the Luke Robitaille Show right now on Mason and Ireland.
Yeah. Huh?
Do we have this thing set up, Marty and I?
Oh, I don't. Luke Robitaille joins us right now. Hey, Luke, how you doing, man? How was Thanksgiving?
I'm doing great. Thanksgiving was really good. How about you guys?
It was fantastic. Are you a turkey guy, ham guy? What'd you do for Thanksgiving?
Not a turkey guy anymore. I haven't done like meat in about 10 years.
Get out of here. Are you vegan, vegetarian?
Yeah. I kind of went vegan a little bit. It was kind of to help my cholesterol, and then I started adding fish with the traveling and kind of stuck to that.
Yeah, they call that
good though, guys.
Pescatarian.
The health is good.
I did not know you were a pescatarian. So Chris Morales happens to be right here, and he's the guy that has been challenging Marty McSorley to a fight.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We keep doing the same thing every week, Luke, which is we talk about it. Where are we progressing? Where's the progress here?
Well, it all comes down to the same guy who's helping book the national anthem, Mike Altieri.
Yeah.
So
what's going
I'm
on with
get
Altieri,
to him,
man?
And just so you guys know, like Marty doesn't do texts or emails, so I literally have to call, and then you have to grab him because he doesn't really answer to his messages.
Yep.
So he has to pick up the phone to get him. But he did, last time we talked to him, he say that he was going to be around the holidays, like in the next couple of weeks. So I'm hoping that we could get him in the books between all of us, hopefully in the next few days I could tell you guys when he can come by.
Nothing says Christmas like Marty McSorley hitting Chris Morales
honest.
in the head with a stick.
Be honest, Luke. It's just between us.
So we can order the ambulance.
Yeah, keep the ambulance standing by.
It feels like McSorley. I got to be honest. It feels like McSorley is ducking Morales right now.
McSorley's ducking me. He's a coward, Luke.
Just between us. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Boy, I'll tell you.
I hope Marty's listening.
Me too. So, hey, big night tonight, right? At Crypto, Alex Ovechkin is here. And, you know, we already heard during Sports Graffiti some fans that are actually on their way to the game. I think it was a big Caps fan who called in. But what has made Alexander Ovechkin such a force in the NFL? What has made him great?
You know, I remember, obviously, his shot is unbelievable. He's really big. Like he's 240. He's a beast out there, you know. So he's been able to withstand like longevity, which is really hard in any sport. But hockey and football, obviously, those are extra hard because you know you get hit every game. I remember, guys, like 10 years ago, we were sitting in an office here, and we were trying to figure out if he had a chance to beat Gretzky's record. I don't know in any other sports if there was a record that was that far out. I think the Gretzky, the most points in NHL history and the goals, they seem unreachable 10 years ago. And I remember we said he's got to score 40-plus goals for 10 years in a row, and at the time he was over 30. So we said it's impossible. No one's ever done it. Now he's done it on top. I think he's averaged over 45, which is absolutely amazing to beat the greatest record, you know, in goals. So like Wayne, that was 300 ahead of every other goal scorer. It's absolutely amazing. So what makes him so great, like he's the greatest goal scorer. It's not even close. And that record is as hard to break as any other records in any other sports. It's fascinating that he's able to do it. I tell people, like, I don't know if he's going to keep playing next year, but that's like saying, you know, you might see like the Babe Ruth of our era for hockey. You know, it's pretty amazing.
That's actually what I wanted to ask you about that, Luke. Like, as you said, it could be Ovechkin's last season. We know Anze Kopitar is going to be retiring after this season. Just dawned on me, Sid Crosby is 38. Like, does it feel like we are getting close to a generational turn in hockey?
Absolutely. We're getting there. Like I think Sid is playing so well this year, and, you know, Kopi announced his retirement. Like, you know, hopefully for the game of hockey, Ovechkin decides to stay and play maybe another year. There's definitely, like, going to be a turn. The good thing is we were looking at the leading scorers in our league. Obviously, Connor McDavid is up there. Nathan McKinnon, they're superstars in our league. But after that, there's the kid in Anaheim, Leo Carlson. There's that Connor Bedard who's 20. And then
you're going to see Connor Bedard, right? Thursday and Saturday.
Yeah, Thursday and Saturday. He's coming for 2 games. And the kid Celebrini in San Jose is a superstar. So those are number 3, 4, and 5 in scoring in the league. Those kids are between 19 and 21 years old. It's amazing. It's a great thing for our league.
It's fantastic. And of course, you guys are right in the thick of it right now, right? I mean, where do you think this team is right now in terms of the race in the West?
Well, we like where we're standing. We're doing some good things, but some things that we still believe we have a lot of room to improve, like scoring goals. Our power play hasn't clicked, it seems like, all year. So we know at some point this got to turn around. We have really good players. They just got to, you know, you hope they start scoring. So if we keep playing the way we're playing, which is very tight defensively, and then offensively, we're creating a lot of chances, just not going in, but we're still, you know, winning 2-1 or winning 3-2. you know, what I think will happen is we'll start turning it around, and then by playing the same way, if you can score 1 or 2 more goals, it gives you a little bit more room to breathe, and you know, guys get confident, and you know, hopefully we could put a really good streak.
So we've been working with the aforementioned Mike Altieri, and it looks like you will hear this on January 12th at Crypto.com Arena.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Oh, I got that little thing in there. What do you think, Luke?
That was a little. What would you call that? A little soprano? Or
yeah, a little. I just hear other singers add the, so I added that to it, and it's like my trademark, Luke.
Vibrato.
My trademark. And by the way, it's
trademark.
It's my trademark in the national name. By the way, Cappy is supposed to be the ice boy that night. Now,
he's been the ice boy many times in his life, frankly.
Now, I understand that Cappy needs to audition to be the ice boy.
What is the ice boy?
No, I heard that he's already in.
Oh,
he just
is he already
needs
in?
to practice.
Yeah, he's just got to sweep up the ice between.
He's got to be an ice scraper.
So he's like the mop guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Exactly.
Can he skate?
He
Yes,
can
he
skate.
can.
Yeah.
He's a really good skater. I saw him skate forwards and backwards.
Yeah, and sideways.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
if
good.
you guys want, maybe we'll do the audition that afternoon, and we could have a few tests that we could film and have, you know, and really make sure, guys.
What do you do, Luke, if you have an ice boy who refuses to leave the ice? Because that could be a problem with Cappy. Once he's out there and people watching him, he's going to want that spotlight.
Oh my God, yes.
That could be a problem, but I think we'll let Gary Bettman deal with our commissioner.
Bettman will take care of that for sure. Hey, so Michael Roth, our friend Michael Roth, says the lighting of the Christmas tree here at LA Live happens tonight. Have you
tonight? Yeah.
When will you get your shopping done? When do you hit the stores or online or all that stuff?
I did, you know, by the way, I'll be there at the Christmas tree. I think it's
aren't you lighting it, Luke?
Are you the lighter?
But last Friday, for the first time in my life, my wife and I went to, what is it called, Black Friday? We actually went to the mall in the morning. We had fun. It wasn't bad. But then by noon, it got so crowded, I couldn't wait to leave.
Now, I would imagine you get recognized at every Target and every Walmart and every Macy's. Don't you get recognized everywhere? I mean, you're Luke Robitaille.
But they're Kings fans, so they'll come and talk to me, and so it kind of makes it fun, you know. They'll just come and talk to me and talk about the Kings and so forth. So it's always for some reason my relationship with the fans in LA has always been like that. Like I feel like I'm part of the community. And maybe they saw me grow up here, and that's the reason. But people just come up to me. They'll just talk hockey and talk about what's going on. And sometimes they'll be surprised to see me in the store, but that's about it.
Luke, do you know who Clark Griswold is?
Oh, yeah. That's me. I have an RV.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So
trust me, guys. If you ever rent an RV and you want to know what not to do, call me.
There you go.
So
tonight you are essentially Clark Griswold here. You're going to take the two plugs and put them together and turn the light on.
Yeah, that's me.
Clark Griswold. All right. Hey, Luke, thank you so much for coming on. Again, as soon as Marty becomes available, Chris has
here's the thing.
Chris has a very punchable face.
Luke, tell Altieri to stop doing his hair and concentrate on booking this.
Oh, geez.
Do you know how much Altieri spends in hair product?
Oh, I can only
It's
imagine.
got to be $1,000 a month.
McVay levels?
The what?
Like
hey,
McVay levels?
Funny.
Oh,
it's funny because I asked Mike today. I said, hey, I want to get a haircut. I go, where can I go around here? He started lining up like a bunch of different places. One was an hair salon. It's funny. I swear to God, it's what happened to me today.
That's hilarious. Hey, Luke, thanks a lot for coming on. Oh, by the way, Holiday Ice is open. I know that's going on downstairs. Yeah. It's a great time of year for Kings hockey and a great time of year for us to be all part of it. Hey, Luke, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
All
okay.
Right. There's the great Luke Robitaille, who still cannot produce Marty McSorley.
He's afraid. Marty's afraid because he knows I'm right. He looked that day. They showed him pictures of that day, and he looked like he woke up under a bridge.
So insulting. All right, coming up next.
You know who doesn't look like he woke up under a bridge?
How are you?
Dr. Robert Clapper.
He's coming up next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Thursday, the Purple and Gold start a 3-game road trip as they invade Toronto.
Grabbed by Luka. Here come the Lakers quickly into the front court. Luka down the middle, pulls up. 3-pointer by Luka, good.
Your LA Lakers battle the Toronto Raptors. Coverage begins Thursday at 3 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Nothing compares to the energy of the Purple and Gold in person. In the arena, it just feels different. Don't miss your opportunity to catch the Lake Show live and soak up all the action. The best place to get 100% verified, secured game tickets all season long is Lakers Ticket Exchange. It's the official resale marketplace of the Los Angeles Lakers, where you can buy and sell tickets with other fans just like you. Lock in your seats now at Lakers.com/ticket exchange. That's Lakers.com/ticket exchange.
Morales here, and if you're in the market for a new ride, there's only one place to go. You know where it is, the Big Cat, Felix Chevrolet. You know the one right off the 110 in downtown LA with that classic black cat, Felix the Cat, smiling down on Figueroa. They've been serving Angelitos for over 100 years with unbeatable deals, an amazing selection, and service that treats you like family. A la familia. So whether it's a brand new Chevy or a certified pre-owned, make your next stop Felix Chevrolet. Head over to Felix Chevrolet, the Big Cat today. Ask for my guy, the GM Nicky D, and say, hey, I want to see that big cat.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? The Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing a dollar that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed-free closer rate in APR is 5.875%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.875%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
The post-crib assembly press conference brought to you by Progressive.
Michael, you had some trouble putting the crib together today. What went wrong?
You know, those instructions can be tough, and, well, you saw the outcome.
Were you upset when your wife pulled you and called in the backup?
No, I mean, the baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
You've got a changing table to put together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
You know what? We're done here.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
1:33 on a live imaging Tuesday. Mason and Ireland, and it is that time where we wait for each week around this time on Tuesdays, because the one and only, how are ya? Dr. Robert Clapper joins us. The Weekend Warrior Show you can hear Saturdays at 7 a.m. Thanks to our friends at Cedars-Sinai, and I told you today, Mace, that the one and only Dr. Robert Clapper, the big Rams game against the Lions coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Guess who's handling the coin toss?
That's what I
Dr.
hear.
Dr. Clapper, baby.
How are ya?
Good to hear you guys. Oh, my God, that's going to be so exciting. Steve, I'm going to be looking at you right in the eye from 50-yard line.
Awesome, man. Awesome. We'll make sure we win that flip. Make sure we win that coin flip, Doc.
Will do.
So, Doc, how was Thanksgiving? You have a good time?
Oh, it was awesome. My wife, for the first time ever, I cooked a tri-tip in addition to the turkey. My wife made the turkey. It was awesome to go a little out of bounds.
And was it tri-tip on the grill?
It was on the grill with something called soy vey. Have you ever used that on
what is
marinate
it?
any meat?
No, what is it?
It's you could buy it at Gelson's. It's called soy vey. It's I don't know. It's like teriyaki and soy sauce, but there's kind of a Jewish twist to it. I guess
it's basically teriyaki sauce with Hebrew letters on it. That's my guess.
Probably a good.
So good. So good.
Let's talk. It's such. Whenever we have you on, we talk about guys that got hurt. So Justin Herbert. This one is fascinating to me. So Justin Herbert broke his non-throwing hand, or had an injury to his non-throwing hand, had surgery this week, and to my knowledge, he's not yet been ruled out for this week. What is going on with him?
You know what? God bless him. We know his motor. We know he wants to be there. He's the ultimate competitor. Even though we're Rams fans, you gotta appreciate and respect Justin Herbert. But I think that that's a big ask. So let me tell you what a metacarpal fracture is all about. Okay. One of the things that you don't want to have happen when you break your hand, and I'm talking, everybody take your hand palms up. I'm not talking about your fingers. I'm actually talking about what's in below the skin in the palm of your hand are the long bones called metacarpals, all right? And when you flex to make a fist, look at the back of your hand, you see your knuckles. Your knuckle is the metacarpal head, right?
Oh, so, I see, yeah.
So it looks to me from looking at the video that he fractured not his finger, but actually in his hand, the long bone in his hand, deep inside the hand, and it's probably either the ring or the long finger because you see that knuckle kind of disappear. And when that occurs, here's a clapper vision for you. Take your hands now, palms up, and I want you to look at the palms of both your hands at the same time. For those of you driving, please try and not
do this. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But now I want you to make a half a fist with your palms up and look at your fingernails and how they line up right hand and left hand before they touch the palm.
Oh.
Well, when you have a metacarpal fracture, what we look for, this simple test, is we will see the nail of the finger rotated slightly different when we look at the other hand. And that's how we know it's broken, and the rotation of the fracture makes the rotation of the fingernail not line up like the other side. And so surgery is literally to go in, and it's kind of like the ice cream fell off of the cone, the head of the metacarpal, and the shaft, the ice cream fell off the side, and we pretty much just put the ice cream back on and put some screws and plates. That's what he's going to have done, I suspect. To ask him to come back, the risk is if he gets hit again there, it's a big mess.
Yeah, for sure. We'll keep up to date on exactly what Herbert is doing for this week. It seems crazy that he had surgery on Monday. Now he's going to go back on the field.
It feels like, and correct me if I'm wrong, Doc, but in a lot of ways, because he's a right-handed quarterback, this is a pain tolerance issue and a hope you don't get hit in the worst place, making it worse issue.
Well, Andy, here's what I would say to that, and I appreciate that, but just think about the subtleties of an elite quarterback, and all of these guys are elite, but even getting the ball from the center. You cannot discount the value of teeing up your throwing hand with the exact handling of the ball with both hands. You know what I mean? You can't be a one-handed quarterback.
You probably have to work out
every time you go to throw or receive the ball from the center, if it's not 100%, I'm telling you, you're going to be off a little bit. You ain't going to be the same Justin Herbert.
All right, let's stick with football. Kyron Williams of our Los Angeles Rams had an ankle injury. He says he came back into the game, but he says it's related to scar tissue in his ankle. What role can scar tissue play in an injury like that?
The miraculous nature of our body, which is why I enjoyed being an orthopedic surgeon for 40 years, is when the body actually does the work for us in healing. So when you heal a fracture, you've heard me say this many times on the radio, you actually end up with more bone than you had before the bone broke. So it's no longer your bad leg or your bad arm or your bad finger. You actually have more bone than you had before. It's stronger. And the same could be said for scar tissue. If actually you sprain your ankle and right away you get put in what's known as an air cast, which is kind of a stirrup, which I do with my patients, you get the scar to actually make the ligament thicker and stronger than it was before. If you don't jump on it right away, then you end up with a ligament that's slightly longer, and you can end up with problems with that ankle. I think we talked about Tommy Edman last week, where you actually have to go in and tighten the ligament up because it healed slightly longer. But if it heals at the right length, yeah, you may have a little bit of stiffness. But Kyron Williams is right. His ankle is going to be just fine because he has extra scar. It's almost like he has an extra ligament, extra stability when he runs.
Marcus Smart, Doc, has missed the last 2 games for the Lakers with back spasms. I believe this is his second different instance of missing games with back spasms. How hard is it to, A, treat it, but also get ahead of it? Because it seems like it's unpredictable.
You're right. In April of 23, he had, they called it then for the Celtics, back tightness. Now they're calling it back spasms. And I will tell you, you better really appreciate and respect when someone's back goes into spasm or gets tight, because it's the body actually trying to protect what LeBron James is dealing with, which is sciatica. The body makes the muscles go into spasm as almost building a suit of armor when your muscles go into spasm to protect the goodies that are deeper inside, which is the nerve and the disc itself. So you need to let this calm down. The fact, you're right, Andy, that he had this before, it means he knows what to do for it, but it also is a sign you better let this be 100%. He's not a spring chicken. He's not a rookie. You will light up other things if you don't let this really calm down. And the thing is I'm curious what you guys think. This is a defensive player of the year type of guy. Sure. Are you more likely to hurt these things because you play defense so much versus being an offensive player? I'm curious to think if that has something to do with why he's always, seems to have an injury.
He just plays a really physical style. It's like what Alex Caruso deals with OKC. It's just he hits you a lot. He is willing to get
very physical
a lot. He plays a very physical style.
Yeah.
Well, he needs to calm down. Otherwise, he's going to end up lighting something up again, which could be worse. So the Lakers are doing the right thing. Shut him down until he feels 100%.
Now, there's a lot of pressure with doing the coin flip at SoFi Stadium.
Okay.
Because
really?
A lot. I don't want to turn it into. But you realize that if you do the coin flip, and the Rams don't beat Detroit, people are going to blame Dr. Robert Clapper. So we need to beat Detroit.
Are the people Steve Mason?
Yeah, the people is me. Yes, correct. So are there any additional nerves now that I've teed it up that way?
Well, no, because I am going to be there with my patient who literally had an artificial heart when I did his knee replacement. Nobody's ever done this before, and he healed like a teenager. I'm so proud of him. But also on the field will be my patient and the head of the heart transplant service at Cedars-Sinai. So I won't be alone, but I will be thinking of what you told me. Thank you very much, Steve.
Absolutely.
Are you practicing? Have you been practicing?
Oh, yeah,
the flip?
practicing. If you practice too much, you can develop an injury.
Well, Dr. Clapper's the perfect person for this.
Right.
I get a little tendinitis in my thumb from flipping.
injury.
Hopefully the referee is going to be flipping the coin. I hope I'm not going to be doing it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Doc, it's always great to have you. The Weekend Warrior Show this Saturday, 7 a.m. Appreciate you coming on as always, Doc.
Thanks so much, Steve. Good to talk to you, Andy. Thanks, Emily.
All right, there he is.
Thank you, Chris Morales.
There you go. There is Dr. Robert Clapper. So today is Giving Tuesday. If you are able, join us in supporting the V Foundation for Cancer Research. You can give by going to v.org/donate right now. Why do it today? Because the V Foundation, through the support of Principal and the Principal Foundation, are launching a $1 million match challenge. Every donation made during V Week is going to be matched dollar for dollar up to $1 million. That doubles the impact of your donation and makes victory over cancer closer than ever. Go to v.org/donate right now to join the fight. All right, coming up next for you, what is going on with LeBron? What is going on with Giannis? Interesting, Giannis. We will do that coming up next. In the meantime, I love my car. I love driving my car. Today I got on the freeway and it was all jammed up and I hit it into sport mode and my Elantra just flew. I have an Elantra hybrid. This is the first time I've ever driven a hybrid. Absolutely love it. I have driven all of the Hyundai cars and SUVs that are available. I settled on the Elantra, but something else maybe if you want to go EV, the Ioniq 5, Ioniq 6, both great. If you want to go SUV, the Santa Fe, the Palisade, both terrific. The Palisade is totally tricked out. 2 sunroofs. It's amazing. And every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty. Confidence now and miles down the road, whether you choose one of their epically capable SUVs or breakthrough EVs, you'll get away with a lot more than just a great deal. Don't wait. Visit your friends at the SoCal Hyundai dealers today. It is the season to save at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, which is going on right now. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
On 710 ESPN, the afternoons hit a little different, especially when DeMarco Farr discovers a whole new level of Travis Rogers.
And I had multiple micheladas at lunch, so it was a good
And
day.
martinis?
No, I had martinis later at night. We had 2
In the
different
same
sessions.
day, you had martinis and micheladas.
Yeah, but they were separated by about 8 hours.
You and Punchy are the same guy. That's different. That's incredible.
That's the rudest thing you've ever said to
I
me in
mean,
your entire
as
life.
far as what you can consume, that's what I mean.
I have a discerning palate. I went to 2 very nice places. Funchess eats at the gas station.
No, I'm just saying, when he talks about the food he eats, it's can you imagine eating that?
No.
I couldn't imagine mixing martini and michelada at any point during the day.
Well, no. There was plenty of separation. It was all good.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Successful endeavor.
I would sleep for hours.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Every weekday, every hot take, every michelada martini level moment happens right here. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum and SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at PlayHBC. Must be 21 plus to enter.
The town loves a good highlight. But what happens after the lights go out? That's where real work starts. At Vista Paint, we're here for the ones that don't skip prep, who show up early, tape clean edges, and don't cut corners. We make the paint that covers, sticks, and gets it done. Going strong past the hype, because the best jobs don't need a filter, just the right tools. When you're working late and pushing through the weekend, you need a partner that stands with you. No gimmicks, no shortcuts. Just reliable products and local service you can trust. Vista Paint. No flash, just finish.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to battle the Detroit Lions in a massive NFC collision with playoff implications on Sunday, December 14th at 1 p.m. Get ready for another electric matchup as Matthew Stafford leads the Rams against Jared Goff and the Lions. Bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium to watch as the #1 team in the NFC West looks to defend their home turf. To secure your seats, visit therams.com/DET. Again, that is therams.com/DET. And we'll see you at the Rams house.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. 1 free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
This one's for the flavor fanatics. Sour apple 5-hour energy shots don't mess around. They bring the bite. Tart, tangy, and packed with tasty caffeine, this little 2-ounce bottle punches above its weight. With 0 sugar and as much caffeine as your favorite 12-ounce coffee, it's the kind of pick-me-up that keep your taste buds happy without the crash. And it doesn't stop at sour apple. There are 17 bold flavors waiting for you to discover. Pick one up in store or stock up online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon today.
148 on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Mason and Ireland, Andy sitting in for John.
What is going on?
What did you have to? Why do you give Clapper a hard time now?
In
now
what
you got
way?
him all freaked out that the coin toss is going to go south.
Yeah, but I mean, I hope it doesn't go south. I got blamed when I was the Who's House guy. Demoff still holds it against me. When I was the Steve, we won. When I was the Who's House guy, we lost.
It was a pretty bad loss, though.
It was a terrible
It was a really bad loss.
Yeah, it was a bad loss. It was a bad loss. So, did you know it's a Rams watch party with a massive prize?
It's a massive prize.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
I'm going to read about it right now.
Sua!
Join ESPN LA on Thursday, December 18th at Kelsey's Inside Pechanga Resort Casino. Free to join. Spots limited. Save yours now at ESPNLA.com. Join us for a chance to play in Sua Craven's foursome at Journey Golf Course at Pechanga Resort and Casino.
By the way, an amazing golf course.
Is it?
I've played it a couple times. It's incredible.
You can play the perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. And again, register to play golf with Sua, ESPNLA.com. I'll tell you that Sua.
I've never played with Sua.
That Sua is good.
I would tee up his ball if you wanted me to.
I listen to Sua on the pregame and the postgame all the time. When I'm driving to the game, when I'm driving home from the game, does a great job.
He has some thoughts today, which is often he does on Twitter. But he shared his thoughts about that one story with OBJ, how OBJ says $100 million doesn't really get you that far.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to do that here, but
I'm sorry, but because you brought up Sua was basically like that's a user error.
Yeah. Here is what OBJ said.
If I didn't have $1 in my account right here today as we speak, I'm going to be straight for the rest of my life. No question, right? I don't think everybody is in that. And when you've sacrificed your whole life to get here, and you're like, yeah, I played 10 years in the league. And I always explain this to people, I'm like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, that you have to spend, use, save, invest, flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna give my mama a house, I'm gonna do, everything costs money. So if you spending $4 million a year, that's really $40 million over 5 years, 8 a year, And now you start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting $8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us, and ain't been in the position, like, oh, well, that would last a lifetime.
That should last a lifetime, OBJ.
This was like a beautiful mind.
$100 million.
I've got some advice for OBJ.
Yeah. The whiny 100 millionaire.
Oh, it's really only 60 million.
It's only 60,
It's only 60,
It's really only
5 years, but then it's 12, and then you have
and then it was
investments,
8.
and then
He
you
turned-
got
He turned into Russell Crowe in Beautiful Mind there. He's like shuffling numbers
Is he
around.
aware of the concept of interest?
Interest.
It seems not. It seems like he's not.
Like, is he keeping his money in a mattress?
Right, it's true.
It's true.
Listen, that flaunting costs. That
if
costs
you
a lot.
put it in a bank, like $60 million, banking that, the interest alone is going to set you for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
you would think.
It is amazing if you can't. And by the way, a lot of guys cannot make their money last. A lot of guys, and in fact, in the NFL, there's like some extraordinary number of players who are broke by the time they're out of the league for 5 years. So that does exist.
And that's why a lockout will never happen, is because the guys can't, on a whole, go week to week without their
But
paycheck.
even with what you're talking about, with a lot of guys being out of the league after 5 years, they end up broke. And I get all that, and it is a real problem. Most of those guys don't make $100 million.
Right.
Like OBJ
Correct.
is at a complete 1%er level of all this. And in his case, that's not even counting endorsements. That's not counting like per diem that he can
It's
just
not
sit
counting
on.
his Maybach.
Right, like there are ways. I'm telling you, if you're listening, Odell, I promise you, there are ways you can make $100 million work for you.
You can make it last.
I promise it's possible.
you can make it last. Seriously, who would screw that up? $100 million. I honestly,
Plenty of people would, which is the sad part. But as Sue was mentioning, it's like you can flaunt. You can flaunt if you want, but you just can't. It's like the whole budgeting thing. You can't flaunt every day.
Yep. Speaking of flaunting, I noticed this last night. So Dylan Brooks, after the Lakers game, and he had a great game, scored 33 points. One of the reasons why the Lakers took their 5th loss of the year last night. Dylan Brooks afterwards was talking about LeBron.
He likes people that to bow down. I don't bow down, so that either entices him or it aggravates him, either or.
Yeah, so it got a little dicey last night. Little talking, little scrumming a little bit, right?
I mean, Dylan Brooks had a great game, and he has every right to feel great about that game.
Yes.
Dylan Brooks's presence is not why LeBron, for example, because he's talking about LeBron. Dylan Brooks was not the reason LeBron only had 10 points in this game.
Right.
Like, it honestly had nothing to do with Dylan Brooks.
Yeah. By the way, the one thing that jumped out at me from that clip when I watched it, he's got an enormous DB.
Oh, he's had that for a
like
while.
Enormous.
It's flaunting, yeah. It's part of the flaunting expense.
And so I wear chains, right?
I don't think you have a giant DB.
I do
Is that
not
your flaunting expense, too?
This is my flaunting expense, exactly. But what does it feel like to wear your own initials in diamonds all the time? What? I mean, seriously.
Would know that, Andy.
I'm asking you, Andy. Your initials in diamonds.
It feels pretty great when I do it. I mean, when I wear my huge diamond-encrusted AK,
yeah,
never feels bad.
All I want for Christmas this year is ice.
Remember when you made us the ice necklaces?
Yeah.
You know what? I actually have an honorary ice necklace for Andy, in fact.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do. I have an honorary ice necklace.
Nice.
Mason and Ireland show.
Mason and Ireland. Does it say honorary?
No, it says M&I.
M&I.
M&I, yeah.
Oh, you didn't get him his initials. Because you got me one that said, you got us all our initials, remember?
Oh, that's right. I got you
CMM. Yeah.
MM.
Well, that's the difference between honorary and non-honorary.
That is true. That is true. I'll find that thing in a minute here. All right, so the other thing that happened today that we haven't talked about is that Giannis, after a terrible Milwaukee loss, has scrubbed his social media of anything related to Milwaukee except for him holding the championship trophy. From
Yes,
a
the
couple
dreaded
years ago.
scrub.
The scrub. Now, I am a huge fan of the scrub. I think it's always entertaining. It always is a good conversation point. What do you think of Giannis and the scrub?
Well, this is how athletes of this generation try to send a message.
Yep.
They scrub the social media. They remove all signs that they ever played for that team.
Yep.
And it leads people to question, is a trade request coming?
Right.
Is Giannis dissatisfied? Is
Yeah.
Giannis saying, I know you
Well,
brought
they're
in...
terrible this year, so he's probably dissatisfied.
Right. Yeah, I know you just brought in Miles Turner. I want more.
Yeah.
Figure out a way to bring in more. When you were negotiating your contract, this always becomes a big thing every time you and John negotiate contracts.
Yeah.
You asked for the flaunting expense added to your contract.
Yes.
Well, do you scrub all evidence of 710 as you're going through that
As I'm
contract
going through the
negotiation?
negotiating process? No.
You should.
I do. You think it'd be a good bet?
Well, that's the next way to play hardball, too, though. Is you
yeah.
let Morales and all these people know you're serious. You might walk.
I'm for real. Yeah, no, I'm not that guy. Now, here's my question, though. When does Giannis get here? When does he arrive to play alongside Luka? Because obviously, I believe in Laker exceptionalism, and I'm sure this is where Giannis wants to be.
Vando, Rui, Gabe, and Maxi Kleba, and a first for Giannis, who says no.
Milwaukee.
What say you?
What about if you include Austin Reeves?
I think Milwaukee still says no.
Do you?
Yeah.
So
because Austin can walk.
I haven't thought about this, but what about Rui, Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, Dalton Connect, and 2 number ones? Who says no?
Well, the Lakers. Well, first of all, the league, because the Lakers don't have 2 number ones.
No, they do. They've got
Not
a flip
now.
in 26-28, and they've got a 31.
Oh, so you're talking about a swap?
Correct.
Okay,
Swap.
a swap. I thought you meant an outright.
Yeah,
first.
no.
I still say Milwaukee says no because Austin's a flight risk. Like, unless you know Austin is.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do that deal unless I knew I could sign Austin.
And I don't think Austin wants to spend his prime years in a rebuild in Milwaukee.
I'm sure he does, but I mean, he may not, but that it could conceivably go that. You don't control where you wind up going. And I think if the Lakers had any shot at Giannis, they would try to line
I'm
it up.
saying Milwaukee says no to
Milwaukee
the deal
says no.
because the best player there is Austin, and I'd be stunned even if you throw the bag at him. other teams can throw the bag too. I don't think Austin wants to spend his
So
prime
he may not
years.
re-sign if
Right.
he's in Milwaukee.
Exactly.
Yeah. So is this just pie in the sky? First of all, I do know it's pie in the sky. But
Pumpkin pie in the sky.
Pumpkin pie.
Yo, Hannah, I want to get into why you don't like pumpkin pie later on.
It is weird.
It's not good.
It is.
It doesn't taste
weird.
good to Emily.
Cold pumpkin pie is amazing.
Oh, my God. It's so good. With the Ready Whip?
I prefer just regular whipped cream, but
No, Ready Whip.
Well,
Not
like-
Cool Whip, Ready Whip.
well, yeah, Ready Whip.
Yeah.
But in my family, we make the whipped cream from scratch.
Do you really?
Mhm.
Wow. How do
Yeah.
you make whipped cream?
I don't know, my uncle does it, but
Nice.
It's not that difficult.
I don't think it is.
Seems
It's not.
tough when it comes
It's
in a
not.
can. It's easy.
But no, by the way, Ready Whip in the can.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
So good.
Oh,
So
yeah.
good.
Just squirt it right in your mouth.
I do that. I do that. I never get anything from the huffing at the end.
Well, once
Do you
you're
try?
Once you're
Yeah,
out
I
of
have tried.
Yeah, but once you're out of cream, you shouldn't be sucking in
Right.
the thingamajig.
But it doesn't. Supposedly, you get. Don't do this.
Yeah, don't do this,
Yeah,
kids.
as we're broadcasting to all of Los Angeles.
But supposedly, you get a zing if you
From the
do it
nitrous.
at the end
Well-
from the nitrous, and it just doesn't work.
You're a big nitrous guy.
Yeah, I am a big
Supposedly,
nitrous guy.
you need to go to the cartridges, like directly to the nitrous cartridges.
Oh, to go straight.
So I'm told.
Like, okay, here's a movie reference they won't get. Like Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet.
Well, that's oxygen. That's
was
oxygen.
quite the reference.
Was that oxygen?
Yeah, that was oxygen.
No, that was nitrous.
No, it wasn't. It was oxygen. I'm
No,
pretty
I think it was.
Well, we'll look this up.
Yeah, we'll look it up. Was that nitrous? Was that oxygen?
That's
I don't
Fast
know.
Track.
We'll find out next on Fast Track. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
2 o'clock at KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. You know all about the downtown LA home away from home for Cappy and I. It's the East Central Hotel across the street, overlooking Figueroa. So Saturday night, our friends Yachtly Crew performed right here at Peacock Theater. Stephanie's mom came with us. So what did we do before? We went to the East Central, sat at the Nixo Lounge. The girls had a couple cocktails. I had a Diet Coke. We got some appetizers, got ready to go to Peacock to see Yachtly Crew. East Central, and then, of course, afterwards, we stayed at the East Central Hotel. We had a suite that night. And here's the thing about the East Central Hotel. It's the home of entertainment. We talk about the Nixo Lounge overlooking the city. It was absolutely beautiful for a Saturday night in December. Yes, Mace.
I was going to say, how was Yachtly Crew?
It was good.
Was it?
They missed us coming on stage to introduce
You
them.
didn't go on stage?
I didn't because I was alone. It wouldn't
Oh.
be fun to just do it by myself.
Yeah, I could have been there. You know what I would have said?
Yeah, but you at USC, UCLA. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the holiday season. You're coming downtown for corporate parties. Maybe you're coming to Peacock Theater, a Lakers game, a Kings game. You're going to get hammered, maybe. You're going to at least get buzzed. You don't get behind the wheel. Make
No.
sure you book a room at the East Central Hotel. Call them up. I can give you the number. Hold on. 213-748-1291. Of course, just look them up, eastcentralhotel.com or Google East Central Hotel. And when you call, you say, listen, sucker, I want the Cappy Penthouse. And they'll take care of you in the Cappy Penthouse. East Central Hotel, remember, you got the big towels, the softest towels in downtown LA, the largest hotel rooms.
Yeah.
You got the big towels, you get the washcloths, and then, Andy,
The medium size.
you got the middle towel. I use it for my privates. East Central Hotel, downtown LA,
Honestly,
the home
This is what we
Can't
do
wait
a
for those
living.
sloppy seconds.
of entertainment.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
The afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis, where a simple conversation turns into a full-blown Mickey Mouse showdown.
Oh, boy. You didn't think I had that one, did
No,
you, D?
I did not. It's terrifying. Oh, my God.
Can we all do one?
Oh, boy.
Do
Not
it,
bad.
DeAndre.
Was that good?
Not bad.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
I think those were 4 passable Mickeys and Minnies.
Do it again.
Oh, boy.
See, you got to do the breath. It's weird.
DeMarco and Travis, weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gat today at 818-917-5256, or you go to avnergat.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergat.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergat.com.
They say love is the greatest gift of all, but straight up cash works too. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Our Gift a Day giveaway has begun. Earn 500 points on your rewards card and get that day's gift. Weekdays through the 19th.
Number 2.
Get your sugar cookie lattes and peppermint cake all month long at Pink Coffee.
And the number 1 reason.
Jackpot Palooza. We're giving away $25,000 on the 13th at 7 p.m.
Morongo. Good times.
At Target, great memories start with great prices. Get gingerbread house kits for just $12, plus all the Wonder Shop baking must-haves. Gather the whole fam, grab some gingerbread kits, and start building sweet moments together. Then keep the joy rolling, baking up tasty treats with Wonder Shop that'll make the season a blast. Make unforgettable memories with incredible prices on gingerbread kits and Wonder Shop baking essentials. And step into the holidays, only at Target. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. A blown left headlight is making Erica's drive to her son's soccer game darker and darker. So she goes to AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
Where a friendly AutoZoner finds her 2 new bulbs.
These lights have the most clarity.
And helps her get back on the road so she can brighten her drive and the cheering section.
All right, all right.
See clearer and drive safer. With new lights, no hassles, just help. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
Hi, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, full race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland. Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, zoom, man.
Before I get to my Fast Track, Rams fans, or as I was corrected this weekend, Ramily.
Yeah.
Get ready. The Verizon Rams Rally is happening this Saturday with 2 big stops. The Rams Cheerleaders and Rampage kick things off at Westlake Village at 121 South Westlake Boulevard from 10 a.m. to noon. Then the Rams Rally rolls into Sherman Oaks at 14141 Ventura Boulevard from 2:30 to 4:30. Plus, and I'm sure we're going to have all this on our social media so they don't have to rely on me just saying these things.
Sure.
Plus, score insane Verizon holiday deals on phones, tablets, gaming consoles, smartwatches, and more. It's all going down this Saturday, December 6th. Meet the squad, meet Rampage, and feel the energy from the Verizon Rams Rally. No purchase is necessary.
God, I love the energy from Ram. Although I do love Rampage.
Rampage is the best.
He is the best.
Rampage versus Bailey. Who wins?
Rampage.
You think Rampage beats Bailey?
Yeah.
Rampage has the horns.
Yeah, he's got the horns.
But Bailey
he goes
has
horns first.
Bailey
Rampage
has
has
a
quick
larger
hands.
social media following.
He's got those receiver gloves. He's got quick hands.
He does have those.
Bailey's been around a little bit longer than it helps. So anyway, not my Fast Track.
All right.
My Fast Track. So you know how yesterday I talked about rage bait? Where it was the
new
word
term.
of the year.
Yeah.
It was a term that was coined this year. I believe that Quentin Tarantino put out some rage bait here. Okay, so here is his top 10 films of the 21st century so far.
Okay,
for the last 25 years. Number 10, Midnight in Paris, Woody Allen movie.
Excellent movie.
It's
I love
fine.
that picture. Yeah.
Woody's not a great guy, though.
Well,
9.
I know.
Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead, would
That's
not
fun.
put it in the top 10.
Shaun of the Dead is a fun
It's a fun
movie.
movie.
Though.
I don't know about
original, fun.
But it's very Tarantino to put Shaun of the Dead in there.
Yes.
So 8, Mad Max Fury Road. Fantastic.
Absolutely
Fantastic.
should be in the top 10 of
Agreed.
this
Mad Max,
century
absolutely.
so far.
That's my number one.
Number
It's
7.
so great.
Unstoppable.
Hell no.
No, I don't know
Yeah.
what he was thinking of.
It's not even the best Tony Scott movie of the
Yeah.
last 25 years.
It's again rage bait. Number 6, Zodiac.
Very good movie.
But if
I
you're gonna
think
put a-
Zodiac is great. I watched it again recently. It's
If you're going to
excellent.
put a Fincher there, I would put Social Network.
Yeah,
But
I would
whatever.
put Fincher Social Network there also.
But I will say this: Zodiac is really, really good. It's good enough that I don't think it's necessarily rage bait as a pick.
You know what's bad? They
Sure.
never find the guy. That's the thing that
Well,
sucks
yeah, they
about
still haven't
Zodiac.
found him.
Yeah.
5, There Will Be Blood. And this is, I'm going to add this addendum. I think There Will Be Blood should be on this, but his addendum, when Quentin Tarantino was talking about it, he said he hates Paul Dano for some reason. He said, it's supposed to be a two-hander, but Dano is weak sauce, man.
Wow.
He's such a weak, uninteresting guy, the weakest effing actor in SAG,
What?
and then laughs.
That is terrible. Why
So I
would
don't
Quentin
know why he
Tarantino do
said
that to
about
Paul
Dano. All right, 4, Dunkirk. Again, if you're going to put a Nolan movie in there, why is it Dunkirk?
Why Dunkirk? Yeah, which one would you put it? I put in the
Dark Knight, yeah.
Dark Knight. Or
Honestly,
Inception.
man, that's not even the better of the 2 World War I movies that came out that year. 1917 is a better movie than
Agreed.
Dunkirk.
Yeah,
I
and I'd
agree.
also, All Quiet, I would prefer over Dunkirk as well. And 3, Lost in Translation.
Excellent movie.
Love
Excellent
that movie.
Really high.
What did she say at the end of it? What did he whisper to her? Do we know?
He's never
Yeah.
clarified.
We've never clarified. We're left to wonder. That's one of the things I like about the movie.
Okay, 2, Toy Story 3.
Excellent.
Yeah, can't
Yeah,
go wrong.
but at 2?
Is
Okay.
that your Pixar? Yeah.
And then number 1, Black Hawk Down.
No.
Finally, a movie I've seen.
Black Hawk Down.
What?
Is-
You've seen Toy Story 3?
I don't think I've seen Toy Story
What?
3.
You don't think so?
You've never seen Mad Max?
Never seen Mad
Oh
Max.
my God,
It's really great.
it is great.
It's
So
Why
if
would I see Toy Story 3?
Well, because it's some.
This is
you
great
don't see
movie.
You don't see Pixar movies?
Cars is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay,
See?
so why not Toy Story 3?
Because I haven't gone around to the 3rd edition of Toy Story.
Yeah, it's
Come
great.
on.
It's the one that makes you cry the most, I would argue. Yeah, Brian, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
Toy
4
Story
kind of
3
4
really
could get a
makes me cry.
tearjerker as well, though.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There's
this
a
is Rage
fourth?
Bait
Oh,
from
there's a
Tarantino.
5th coming out.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
So, Em, what about you? Give me 3 best movies of the 21st century.
Social Network. If it's Emily's list, Lady Bird.
Okay.
And then I'd probably have to put in Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Dark Knight. Yeah, Dark Knight's on mine. I actually love the pick of Lost in Translation. I love because it's based on like Sofia Coppola's life with Spike Jones, and then
Her was about Spike Jones, about Scarlett Johansson from Spike Jones' perspective.
And Tom Berenger was the guy that Bill Murray was based. It's
Yeah.
a really good, and I love the fact that we don't know what was whispered at the end of it. And Social Network is really hard
Social
to beat.
Network is an
That's
awesome
a brilliant
Incredible.
movie. Yeah, amazing.
Fast track.
All right, this one, shout out those Angel fans, those few ones that, call on sports graffiti all
Both
the time.
of you, we
Right,
love
right.
you
Oh,
both.
come on now.
Oh,
They always want to hear more Angels. So
They
here's some
do.
news they could get excited about.
Well, they can listen to Roger Lodge, the Halo Honks. That show still on?
I don't know. I texted with Roger. He's a fantastic guy.
Roger's a really nice
He's
guy.
a really nice
Yes.
guy.
All right, so my brother-in-law is an Angels fan, and when he found out this news, he reacted like they won the World Series.
Okay.
So I don't know if you saw a couple days ago, apparently the Angels and Anthony Rendon are talking a contract buyout, so that would end his terrible contract where he didn't play nearly any games.
He's still one of the highest paid third
Yeah.
basemen today.
It's incredible.
Still owed $38 million, which would be the 5th highest contract next year, going into next year. And The Athletic put out a couple days ago the worst contracts of the last 10 years. He comes in at number 2 in all of
Number 2.
sports.
Who's number 1?
They had Chris Bryant, actually.
Oh.
Just kind of similar injuries and how
yeah,
much he's
they
making per
invested
year.
a lot, and then he did get beaten up. The thing about Anthony Rendon that I just can't stand is the point where he said, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. He wouldn't wish, being a professional athlete, making millions of dollars, he wouldn't wish that on anybody. He never loved baseball. It was not his thing. He was really good at it, but it wasn't his thing.
You know who understands Odell Beckham Jr.'s pain
That's
about
right.
trying to manage $100 million?
Yep.
Anthony Rendon.
Yeah.
Like, these guys understand what people like us can't possibly
regular,
wrap our heads around.
Regular people, they understand for sure. Yeah. No, Anthony Rendon, Hail fellow.
To the untrained eye.
Yes. Yeah, hail fellow, well met. I think he's retiring, isn't he?
Yes, so they're going to buy him out, and he will retire.
He
doesn't want to play baseball anymore.
Yeah, he's not into baseball. And by the way, there are people in the NBA who just aren't into basketball.
Look, if I have no problem with Anthony Rendon, like recognizing at some point in his life, I am a great baseball player. I'm not passionate about it. This is my job. Like, that's fine. There's honestly nothing wrong with that. As long as you're professional, as long as you do what's asked of you, you're not required to love it, but don't ask me to feel sorry for you.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. It's so hard to be a professional athlete making millions of dollars.
You barely play.
Yeah,
like, it actually sounds pretty
right,
easy.
And the average, I think, 40 games a year on top of everything else. Took 120 games off. All right, there you have it. There's the first part of Fast Track. You know what I love more than anything?
The second part?
The second part of Fast Track. Exactly. Now, the NFL is back at COSM. I am telling everybody that goes to COSM gets to me afterwards and says they were blown away. Andy, have you been there?
I have not yet been.
What is wrong with you?
I've asked, and every time I've asked, they have not been able to get me
I
in.
am going to put in a word for you.
Please do.
Yeah,
I want to be there.
Because, there's so much going on over there. Like, I watched Game 7 of the World Series. I watched USC Oregon over there. They're doing a COSM version of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Really?
That you could bring
Lily
to.
Really?
Is she into that?
She loves that movie.
Okay,
she loves both the Johnny Depp and the Gene
I'm going to make a call for you.
Please.
I'm going to make a call. You will love this thing.
It has to be for 3.
And, of course, you can watch NFL games in shared reality at COSM. Feel the energy of the game in the Dome and in the Hall. And this season, before every Rams home game, you can hang out with ESPN LA's Emily Hebel, along with Travis Rogers and Sue Cravens, for the Rams pregame show live from the Hall at COSM. If you got a ticket to the game, you can go on in for free. Catch all the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays in the Hall. Don't miss out on COSM's signature menu. Don't miss the Korean-style nachos. Fantastic. Craft cocktails, beers throughout the venue. To learn more and visit COSM, go to COSM.com. That's COSM.com, COSM.com. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Pechanga Resort Casino is rewarding you on another level. Bring in a rewards card from one of 16 Southern California casinos and access exclusive benefits with Pechanga's tier status match program. Qualified members can even win $25,000 club dollars. But hurry, this limited time offer ends December 31st and match statuses remain valid through January 31st, 2026. Open to new and existing Pechanga club members. Visit the club at Pechanga for more details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Every ceviche at Mercado González begins with limes fresh squeezed daily. Yes, daily. And each drop of those limes marinates our delicious shrimp, caught from El Mar de Cortés for a unique mariscos flavor you can't find anywhere else in the world. Spoon the ceviche over our tostadas raspadas and take a crunchy bite. That's the sound of authenticity. Mercado González, Mexico in every detail.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Everybody knows that after an accident, you call Jacob. And now that call is easier than ever. Listen up. New number, 800-345-6789. Callie has been calling Jacob after an accident for almost 30 years. 800-345-6789. New number, same Jacob. 800-345-6789. We're making it easy. 800-345-6789. Most trusted team, most trusted number. 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutosquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, vroom, vroom, man.
What's better than one Fast Track? Two Fast Track.
Absolutely.
Before I get to mine.
Double the Fast Track.
Today is Giving Tuesday. If you're able, join us today in supporting the V Foundation for Cancer Research. You can give by going to v.com/donate now. And why do it today? Because the V Foundation, through the support of the Principal and the Principal Foundation, are launching a $1 million match challenge. Every donation made during V Week will be matched dollar for dollar up to $1 million, doubling the impact of your donation and making victory over cancer closer than ever. So if you give $50 today, $100 goes to the V Foundation. Go to v.org/donate now to join the fight. Thank you. And so maybe OBJ can donate to the V Foundation today and they can match it.
Or the V Foundation can donate to him.
No.
Yeah, no.
Because apparently things
He's
are
not there yet.
Well, I mean, he's only had $100 million to work with.
I know.
True.
It's tough. Anyway.
He's scrimping.
So my Fast Track is having to do with my favorite show of all time. It's now available on HBO Max and in 4K. So I am a huge fan of the show Mad Men. It's
such a great show.
I think it's the best show of all time. I recently rewatched it front to back because I bought the box set DVD, which also came with like cocktail napkins and like cocktail glasses and coasters and stuff. It's really great. So I love my DVDs and I like to put it in physically, and it's fun to do that way. But this is also convenient to watch on HBO Max. Apparently, though, it has not gone off super smoothly. So apparently what Lionsgate sent to HBO had some corrupted files or some wrong files.
Okay.
So there's one episode, season 1, episode 7, the Hobo Code, in which Roger Sterling, spoiler, throws up from having too many oysters. It's not that big of a spoiler. In it, because of the restoration, the aspect ratio is wider.
Okay.
So you see more of the image.
Yep.
And you can see crew members doing the vomit.
Interesting.
Working it. And so it's one little hiccup. And I think they also had mislabeled the episode name from Hobo Code to something else. Which, again, to Emily is a big deal because I love the names of the Mad Men episodes. They're fantastically named or whatever. But do you like that you see a little bit behind the scenes in this misprint, I would say?
No, I do not. It's like when in the movie Ben-Hur, there's one of the chariot drivers who's wearing a wristwatch. He forgot to take his watch off. And you can see
like an
it
Apple
really
Watch
clearly.
or just...
This was pre-Apple Watches. But, that movie was made in the 50s, I think. So just some Timex or Rolex or whatever that is. I think, first of all, I don't want to see the crew during the show. I think this is a fair question on my part. Like, I don't want to see the gaffer when I'm watching
mistake.
Don Draper. Yeah, it's a mistake. I'll say this about the show. I challenge anybody, best series finale of any show I have ever watched. It is perfection.
I think it has the best character in all of TV in Peggy Olson.
She's great.
I think Peggy Olson is the best written woman I've ever seen, the best character I've ever seen, the arc of the entirety. If you have not seen Mad Men, do it right now.
Yeah,
No better time to start.
By the way, also Joan has a great story arc.
Joan is fantastic.
I like Joan. My mom, she was a Joan when she was working early in her career. When she was like the office assistant and that kind of stuff, she was like Joan. I
would have been down then.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure you would have.
Best series finale.
Best series finale
for me. It's The Shield.
Oh, right.
The Shield was incredible.
I never watched The Shield.
The Shield was incredible.
Incredible show.
And really broke the ground for all these shows.
It did also, too. The series finale is so unsparing and bleak and will just knock you on your ass. It is so great. It's phenomenal.
Emily, best series finale?
Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul had a fantastic series finale.
Really
honestly, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul to me had great series finales.
I think the second to last episode of Breaking Bad was better than the finale.
I think Ozymandias is the best. Ozymandias is the third to last.
No, isn't it the second?
No, it's the third to last because there's one in between in which there's
what I'm thinking.
he's in Maine.
You know how
New Hampshire.
You know how a show is really good? One, we remember the names of the episodes. Two, they're still worth talking about years after the show ended.
The last 3 episodes are called Ozymandias, then Live Free or Die, and then it's Felina because that's the combination of all the things that make meth.
I was thinking of Ozymandias, the third to last one. The second to last actually is pretty good. I think the ending of Breaking Bad is good, but I also thought it wrapped up a little too neatly.
Too neat. That's interesting.
Well, then
you
you
say
have
that.
El Camino.
It was very tightly.
El Camino was so bad.
I was not
Chris.
Okay.
I thought El
Wasn't
Camino
great.
was pretty good. I
Chris,
didn't think it was worthy of the Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul.
You've obviously seen the ending of The Shield. Have you seen the ending of Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
The difference between The Shield and Breaking Bad with the endings is Vic Mackey, the central character, Michael Chiklis' character, he technically, I guess, spoiler alert, you'll never guess how. He technically gets away with everything.
But has to sit in
but
it.
the price that he pays and everybody around him pays is unspeakably awful. Seven.
Ooh, that's a big investment.
It's so good.
It is the show that defined what would come later for Mad Men Breaking. Like, without The Shield, none of this happens.
Here's the homework for anybody listening if you haven't. The Shield and then all of Mad Men. It's an easy thing to do.
And get back to us Monday.
I can't wait for the series finale of Mason and Ireland. I wonder what will happen.
I wonder what happens. So, you think anybody dies at the end?
I hope not.
No, it's going to be like Sopranos. We're going to play Don't Stop Believin' and then stop in the middle of the song.
Opening the studio door and then goes to black.
Stop.
Am I
It's a good idea.
Like that just fades out.
No, he'll also
What
push away
say
from the table.
you?
By the way, somebody in the
But
YouTube
it'll be at 2:48, not at 2:55.
Somebody in the YouTube chat, you said, understands the push away from the table thing.
Yes.
So we have this thing, if you're watching on YouTube, whenever any guest says, that's a good question. To John, he'll push away from the table like that.
Good question from
Good night,
John
everybody.
Ireland.
Yep. Good night, everybody. I'll be here all week. All right, Brian.
Fast track.
First, unpopular opinion, Game of Thrones. I actually like the way that ended.
No.
That's
great.
rage bait right there, my guy.
Seriously, that is...
That's the worst take you ever had.
That is a terrible take. Everybody hates the
cap
end of Game
right
of
on the
Thrones.
show.
It sucks.
So my fast track here is the Calgary Flame, one of their 2 goalies, Devin Cooley, technically his rookie season. Apparently this year has been taking pregame with the VR headset, like the Oculus.
Oh, nice.
Before he goes on the ice. He says he can do scenarios that you can't really do pregame, all that. I was like, am I really buying into that? So he is currently he has saved 93% of the shots taken, and he leads the entire NHL with 1.88 goals allowed per game.
So he's got the Oculus, the headset, and he's watching the way people...
Right, and he's he's in the net practicing, taking shots like that. I've done a few of these, football kind of different games like that. I've never really understood how it translates to like real time because it's a little choppy. Have you ever really played any of these Oculus boxing kind of sport games?
I have not, but I know that, like, for example, quarterbacks use this sometimes to see the way routes are run and defenses come at you. I mean, there is a real application here. And if you've never had, have you had these? You've had one of these headsets on?
No.
The craziest thing. So I was over at USC a couple years ago, and they had the VR headset, and I put it on, and I'm on the field at the Coliseum, and I turn, and I see the crowd other side. It's the most amazing thing. You might as well be there for all intents.
Have you seen the episode of I Think You Should Leave?
No.
Where
No, I can just tell you.
Tim Robertson's character is put into a VR headset to do this like shop till you drop kind of like game show thing.
Yep.
And he puts the VR headset on, and then he stops being able to move his body and can't breathe. And they're like, breathe. It's really funny. Check it out. That's all I can think about.
Okay, more homework. There you go. Have you had one of those headsets on?
I have.
They're crazy, right?
This was before I got sick, so I wasn't on Lexapro.
Oh,
and
yeah.
my anxiety was out of control. And within 30 seconds, my anxiety. Now I want to try it without. Now that my anxiety is under control.
Within 30 seconds, your anxiety.
It went through the roof. And
it just spiked that immediately?
Almost.
Because when we were at Children's Hospital, we talked to a doctor, one of the doctors there, about the way they're using VR to get kids calm,
right?
So that they can go through procedures, and it lowers.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah,
because they're seeing somewhere else.
Here's what I would say might be a difference, though, between kids and someone Chris's age.
Yeah,
kids have grown up in this world.
Yeah,
like virtual reality is kind of normal for them.
Yep.
For people of our age, like that's whoa.
Right. But I want to try it again. Maybe a Friday night because I don't drink anymore. So maybe
that's right.
Maybe a popper or two, and then put on a VR headset. Didn't think I could do it, did you? You didn't think I was going to work it in, did you?
A popper or two.
Yeah. Well, you were the one telling me about it.
By the way, we established that Dennis Hopper, it was nitrous.
No,
right?
no. According to some Google searches I did,
yep,
it's never been officially stated what he was
gas
breathing
he's
in that
inhaling
mask.
and
he was just taking something in.
But it's generally agreed upon that it's amyl nitrate, poppers. Like the poppers, as opposed to nitrous oxide, which would be nitrous. That's more like laughing gas.
Okay,
the amyl
it.
nitrate is what would really get him all
Mess
screwed
your head
up.
Yeah. All right, coming up next for you, Chandler Parsons. Is it Chandler Parsons? Yeah, he thinks LeBron is padding stats. We will do that coming up next for you. Lakers lose last night, by the way, and did not look good doing it. They are now embarking on a road trip back east, and of course, John Ireland will join us from the road at some point this week. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
2:30 on a live imaging Tuesday.
What are you laughing about?
Because how you said that. Live imaging Tuesday made possible by our friends at Providence. By now, you have heard the commercials a lot. That I almost died. Did you know that? 2:30 p.m., by the way. So, as the holiday season approaches, well, I was allowed ding. Thanksgiving just happened. And, of course, on Thanksgiving morning, what was I thankful for? Having another Thanksgiving in my life and being really healthy now compared to where I was last Thanksgiving, which is when, around this time last year is when things started to get really bad, and I knew something was wrong, but I wasn't listening and going to get the checkup, right? This is the key. I've had the pleasure of sitting down with Katie Cornell, my cardiologist, Dr. Desai from Providence Mission. It comes back to the full thing. I didn't go and see a doctor for 10 years because I was one of these stubborn men who said, nah, I'm fine. And obviously we all know I wasn't fine, and that got worse and worse as time went on. The best gift you can give your family this year, if you're listening and you haven't been to the doctor in a while, you don't check your blood pressure, you haven't gotten your labs done, go get checked out. Because here's the thing. If you're really scared of what they're going to say, I was really scared. Guess what? It was 10 times scarier, or if 100 times scarier, what I ended up having to hear when I was in the hospital fighting for my life. If you got to be on blood pressure medication, big deal. I was always like, I'll never take that. I'll never have to do that. Well, now I'm on it, and guess what? My blood pressure is literally below perfect. Every day, it is 110 over 78, and I'm so proud that my blood pressure is always great. I can go up and down stairs like crazy, like I never could before, because I had agony going inside my body. So this holiday season, give the gift to your loved ones, and most importantly, the gift to yourself. Go see a doctor. Get healthy. Get better. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Afternoons on ESPN LA with DeMarco and Travis.
It's the time of year, though. It's family time, like Travis said. You start to, be around the people you love.
It's nice. And then the best part is when they leave again.
Right.
Yeah. It's you're so excited to see everybody.
Right.
First day's great. Second day's great. And then you're like, yeah.
Get out.
It's probably
Do it
time
now.
for you guys to go back wherever it is you came from.
hang with DeMarco and Travis. Afternoons starting at 3 p.m. on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to battle the Detroit Lions in a massive NFC collision with playoff implications on Sunday, December 14th at 1 p.m. Get ready for another electric matchup as Matthew Stafford leads the Rams against Jared Goff and the Lions. Bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium to watch as the #1 team in the NFC West looks to defend their home turf. To secure your seats, visit therams.com/DET. Again, that is therams.com/DET. And we'll see you at the Rams house.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Is it time to sell your home? Whether you're downsizing, moving, or inheriting a property, call Seller's Advantage. With decades of experience, they offer custom cash solutions and can close in days. No repairs, no agents, no hassle, just a great offer that gives you peace of mind. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com. Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Coach Saban here. On the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
Exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Look you right in the eye during it. I'm not worried. 236. A live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. On Mason and Ireland, Andy sitting in for John. Game of games time in about 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I said in about 10 minutes.
Got it.
Just teasing, man.
Do you know
is Jacob going to be here for it?
Is Jacob in today? Yes, he is.
Oh, beautiful.
Let me ask you, do you know this?
Jacob's got that new number. I don't know the number. Or it's the song.
This is a song called Golden. It's from K-pop Demon Hunter. And Reese from our social media
Let me hear
team
it. Pot it up a little bit.
Came in here to say he's watched the movie.
Oh, we missed the chorus already.
Oh, then start it over.
Okay, restart.
Just a little radio.
Back up 20 seconds.
Yeah, back up 20 seconds.
Yeah, back up.
Just hit the arrow. It'll go back.
That's very earwormy, too. Okay, I don't know.
We're going to use this for the Open now every day.
Oh, that's great.
And John's going to be like, what are we doing?
Yeah, by the way, I'm going to watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
Are you
while
really?
I'm away. Yeah, I want to see what all the excitement's about.
Is it targeted for our age group?
No.
And I'm putting you and I in the same age group for some reason.
Well, we're
what?
Aren't we in the same age group?
I might look like I'm in the
Aren't
same
you
age
Gen
group.
X?
No, I'm millennial. Just by the end.
You're a millennial?
1983. Just by the end of it. I got the end of it.
You're a millennial with a job.
You're a cusper.
I'm a cusper.
On the cusp.
In fact, I think I've gotten paid a few times
and
to be a cusper.
And then millennials with a job, that's like a 20-year-old joke.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm a cusper.
All right. So
Andy, did you know I was a cusper?
I figured.
Yeah. had a feeling about that. Okay, I want to get to a couple things. First of all, Chandler Parsons. Last night, Lakers lose. LeBron James made it to 10. He's got that long streak of
Took
10
shots
points or
to get
more.
there, but he got there.
Here is Chandler Parsons talking about LeBron last night.
Little patty.
I gotta be honest. I didn't like it, and this was the first time in my life I saw an older LeBron James who played and looked like his age. And after sitting out the night before against New Orleans, I thought this was a perfect night for him just to go crazy and kind of carry this team to a victory. And Luka went nuts early on. Austin Reeves was struggling, and LeBron James he did not look like himself, which for me is the first time I've ever seen him like that. So it was a nice gesture for JJ to continue to keep him in there, and he definitely was hunting for it, and he was not coming out till he got it. This just felt like the first like step up on the way out, and like kind of catering to his legacy instead of focusing on this season in the game that was already over. Congrats, I guess, but like I honestly I didn't love it, and it was just obvious what he was doing.
Okay, so LeBron James has this streak.
Was that Lou Williams, by the way, who says,
I think he jumps in.
I love the idea that Lou Williams, who never met a low-volume shot that he didn't like, is like, you know what, I see the other side of this coin.
Yep.
I'm on LeBron's side with this.
Had no conscience when it came to shooting.
Nope.
This streak started in 2007, I think, and he scored 10 points or more in every start since then.
To put this in perspective, if you're correct about it starting in 2007, George W. Bush was still president.
Wow.
When this started. Like, it was a year before The Dark Knight came out. Like, that's a long-ass time, man.
Yeah, it's an amazing – and Ireland and I have a bet on this year. I have bet half of next year's mythical money that there is no way, no how LeBron's streak is going to end this year. Do you think it's going to end? It started, by the way, January 6, 2007.
I think it's really possible that it could end.
It ends?
Because – the problem isn't in this game, like last night's game. The problem wasn't that LeBron was going to maintain the streak, because at the time when he reached 10 points, the game was out of reach. It's not like this got in the way of what the Lakers were looking to do. The problem is it actually required efforting in order to get to 10 points. Like, Chandler Parsons is wrong. This is not stat padding.
Right.
This brought down his numbers. Like, the idea that getting to 10 points becomes actually a project, that's the problem. Because 10 points used to be what LeBron did in his sleep.
Now, I still think that we're not seeing this team function with all of the big three. Obviously, they're 15-5, lost that game last night, 7-game winning streak snapped. They're 10 games over 500 now. I still believe that LeBron, Luka, and Austin are going to figure it out and are going to play well together. That was not the case last night.
No, it was not. And I can't tell exactly if we're still in like the ramp-up process for LeBron's coming back from sciatica is difficult, plus his age, all the other attrition, all of that stuff that we know LeBron has to deal with. I don't know if we're still in a ramp-up. I don't know if they still haven't quite figured out what LeBron's role is. If it's both.
Yep.
But it has felt like since LeBron's debut this season to where we are now, his role and function on this team has grown murkier. Like, I felt like I had a better idea of what his role was in his first game back to where he is right now.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, it feels like LeBron is going out of his way to not get in the way. Like, because he doesn't want to create some type of headline of, Luka and Austin versus LeBron. Like, he doesn't want to be the bad guy. He doesn't want to be seen as the one interfering. But I think it's led to this place now where I don't think they quite know what to do.
I don't
with
think
LeBron.
they know yet. I don't think they know yet.
I mean, he's never been like a third option on a team.
And
maybe
the
a
interesting
fourth
thing
option.
is they're playing so well without him.
That's the story. I love it.
That now when he comes back, and if it screws up the chemistry, screws up the continuity, then there is some blame to be placed.
Here's where I think LeBron's return will screw things up. If he can't get back to at least 75% of last season physically. If he can get back to 75% physically, I think things will be fine. If he can't, though, and they're still trying to figure out a way to utilize him particularly one that feels befitting of LeBron,
Yep.
I think that's where they're going to have problems.
Sedano and Ireland should host like a LeBron telethon
together.
Just defending hour after hour of them defending him.
Raising money for sciatica awareness.
He said not to make jokes.
Right, I'm not joking.
LeBron did say not to make jokes.
Don't make jokes, man.
Didn't you ask the question in the press in the huddle?
Yeah, you did. You were the one that asked the question where he said no jokes.
Well, no. I asked him to clarify because he said this was the second time that he had sciatica. He said he had it in 2023. I asked him to clarify, wait, do you mean during the 2023 season? And he said no, it was in the offseason. But what I found interesting about that is the 2023 season, other than when they went to the finals and won it all in 2020, which, by the way, had a 3-month break.
That's always helpful when you're older, to get a 3-month break from doing nothing except working out.
Right. The pandemic, I mean, that was, they went to the finals, but they had a 3 to 4 month break. Other than that, that's the longest postseason run LeBron's had as a Laker. It was also the offseason where he had sciatica for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I know they're both connected, but it feels like they might be connected.
Well, one thing he said last night, he was asked after the game why he had to sit out on Sunday night and why this season has been more difficult.
Didn't have his Werther's Originals?
Now, inside Mace, you know that bit, right?
Unwrapped in his pocket.
You know the bit?
Yeah. No, I know Rose Santa Cruz, my grandmother, always had
Well,
Werther's.
so my bit is that Pete Carroll hands out Werther's Originals.
That's right.
And that he's got fake teeth. That's where the fake teeth bit comes from.
Right, but all fake. You don't know he's got normal teeth and he doesn't hand out Werther's.
Maybe he should take his teeth out. Maybe that'll help him coach.
So LeBron was asked that. He said, it's cold old. You get it. You understand. You wake up with blank you didn't know you had the night before. That is the story of aging. Chris, do you ever wake up and like, wow, I must have slept on that thing wrong? Or...
Yeah, except I'm not getting paid $50 million to play professional basketball.
Well, he's working through it, obviously.
So let me ask this.
Okay.
He's got this defensive attitude as though everybody's a moron for asking him about it. Because don't you know he's old?
He was laughing during it. He didn't get
I don't think he was treating
I think we all know what's going on underneath that laugh. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Or are we doing the LeBron telethon?
No, I'm not doing the LeBron telethon. He seemed like he was genuinely laughing. Like
it is Giving Tuesday.
It felt to me like he was like, man, like laughing at the absurdity of playing at 41. He's old.
He's old.
He old.
I've seen LeBron defensive before. This didn't feel to me like LeBron defensive.
Okay, so if this team kept rolling and LeBron didn't come back, would they have won last night?
Not last night.
No.
Okay.
Not playing at the level
night.
they were last
Okay.
night.
LeBron was not the solution last night, but he wasn't the problem.
Okay, I'm just asking the question.
Everybody else
don't get
turned the
mad,
ball
bro.
over a lot.
I'm not getting mad.
Don't get mad, bro.
Look, what do you think? I'm defensive like LeBron?
Yeah, you're getting very defensive.
You want a
Andy.
Werther's Original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take out your teeth.
They're delightful.
Yeah, take out your teeth, Andy.
All right. Coming up next for you is Game of Games. We believe the great Jacob Ramani is going to be here to play along with us. In the meantime, it's the holiday season, best time of year for sports. You got your bowl games. You got your NBA matchups. You even got college basketball matchups, NHL, NFL, of course. And you can put all of that together into one lineup on Prize Picks. They've got a brand new feature. Prize Picks now offers early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. Is your fantasy football season over? Hello, that's me. My team got cooked weeks ago. I don't have to wait until next year's draft. Prize Picks lets me play fantasy football every single week, pick my favorite players, and win when they hit their projections every single week. No draft is required. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE, M-A-S-E, for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Recently on the Sedano and Cat Morning Show, Sedano made one thing clear.
George, when you have your next baby, maybe you name a baby Ziggy.
No more children.
No, you're done, huh?
Too old.
Cappy wasn't going to let that slide so easily.
Well, when you
I
travel
feel you
as much
there.
as you do, you can't make babies. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah. No, I can make plenty of babies. It's just a matter of just not wanting to have a newborn again.
Oh, smart boy.
The Sedano and Cat Morning Show, weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Morales here, and if you're in the market for a new ride, there's only one place to go. You know where it is, the Big Cat Felix Chevrolet. You know the one right off the 110 in downtown LA with that classic black cat, Felix the Cat, smiling down on Figueroa. They've been serving Angelitos for over 100 years with unbeatable deals, an amazing selection, and service that treats you like family. A la familia. So whether it's a brand new Chevy or a certified pre-owned, make your next stop Felix Chevrolet. Head over to Felix Chevrolet, the Big Cat today. Ask for my guy, the GM Nicky D, and say, hey, I want to see that Big Cat.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game, avnergatt.com.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Oh, it's Game of Games time. Was anyone going to tell me? It's Game of Games, and it is Jacob Emrani who joins us today to play. Jacob, I love the way you sound today.
Well, I appreciate it. I don't have much of a voice.
Now, describe why you've blown out your voice or how you blew out your voice.
So my two older boys play high school ball. They're on the varsity team at their high school. And last night, I went to the game like I do with all the games.
Yep.
And they were down by 19 points against a very good school. Came back, to take the lead. And unfortunately, in the last 5 seconds, the decision that shouldn't have been made by a referee, basically, they lost by one because the referee did make a bad call. Yes.
Wow.
But,
did you review it? Could you go to do they have a video review?
Yeah, I did a lot of that with my finger, but it wasn't.
Look at it again.
I don't know which finger it was. But.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, so Game of Games time. This is called, this is a new game. I haven't done this before. It's called Quotable Quotables. So I'm going to read you a quote, give you a couple of options on who said it, and you tell me who did. So we'll start out here. Number one, the quote is, "The way to catch a knuckleball is to wait until it stops rolling, then pick it up." Was that said by Charlie Huff, Yogi Berra, or Bob Uecker? Jacob.
I will go with Bob Uecker.
Bob Uecker. Andy.
That also sounds like a euchre.
Euchre. M. Or Brian.
Euchre.
Euchre and M.
Let's make it unanimous.
Yeah, and it is unanimously correct there. It is Bob Uecker who said that.
Here's the cat.
That's right. Number two. The quote is, "All hockey players are bilingual. We speak English and profanity." Was that said by Marty McSorley, Gordie Howe, or Mark Messier? All hockey players are bilingual. We speak English and profanity. Andy.
I'm going to go Messier.
Messier. BC.
McSorley.
McSorley. Emily.
Give me Messier.
Messier. Jacob.
I like McSorley on that one.
You guys all missed it. It is Gordie Howe. So
wow.
Great legendary NHL star. All right, number three. This quote is, I'm a scorer. I can miss 20 shots in a row and still think the next one's going in. That's called confidence or insanity. Was that said by Nick Young, Swaggy P, J.R. Smith, or Dion Waiters? Brian?
Nick Young.
Nick Young. M.
Give me JR.
J.R. Smith. Jacob.
Who was the third one?
Dion Waiters.
I'll go with Swaggy.
Swaggy P. And Andy.
You know what? I'm going to give Dion Waiters a shot.
You know what? You should have gone Swaggy P. That was the correct answer.
Swaggy.
Whatever happened to Swaggy P? What's he doing?
He's
now?
regularly on Gilbert Arenas' podcast,
okay.
among other places.
And at SC basketball games.
There you
briefly
go.
boxing.
All right, number 4. We start to expand a little bit beyond sports here. This is a quote. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Was that said by Steve Jobs, Vince Lombardi, or Kim Kardashian? Jobs, Lombardi, or Kardashian? We start with Emily. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else. She says Jobs. Jacob.
Jobs.
Andy.
I'm going to go Kardashian.
Kardashian. BC.
Kim K.
Kim K. The correct answer is Steve Jobs.
Hey, there we go.
So right now I got
it sounded like something Kardashian would have heard and repeated.
People don't want to work these days. That's what she likes to say.
Jacob 3, Emily 2, Brian 2, Andy 1. So Jacob, you've got a lead here. Let's see if you can finish it off. Number 5. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Was that said by Jesus, Thurgood Marshall, or Johnny Cochran? By the way, those 3 names have never been put together before. Jesus, Thurgood Marshall, the Supreme Court Justice, or Johnny Cochran. We're back to Jacob to lead off.
I'm going to go with Johnny.
Johnny Cochran. Andy.
Thurgood Marshall?
Thurgood Marshall. Brian.
Jesus.
Says he goes Jesus. Emily.
Give me Cochran.
Brian is the only one that got it. That was one of Jesus' big quotes.
Big one. Big J.
Big J. Number 6. Pressure is doing something you feel when you don't know what you're doing. Pressure is something you feel when you don't know what you're doing. Is that said by Tom Cruise, Rick Barry, or Chuck Noll, Andy? Pressure is something you feel when you don't know what you're doing.
I'm going to say Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. BC.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. M.
Chuck Noll.
Chuck Noll. Jacob.
I'm going to go with Chuck Noll, too.
Chuck Noll is the correct answer. Em, did you know that quote? From Chuck Noll?
No idea at
You're
all.
a Steelers fan. No, good guess. All right, so we got Jacob 4, Emily 3, BC 3, and Andy, you are striking out in this game. 1. You've got 1. You're still alive.
Oh, okay.
Number 7. No, you're not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did the Ireland push away.
Yeah. Number 7. The harder I practice, the luckier I get. Was that said by golf legend Gary Player, Kenny G, or Steph Curry? The harder I practice, the luckier I get. Jacob.
Golf legend.
Golf legend Gary Player. M.
Kenny G.
Kenny G. BC.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. Andy, you're up. The correct answer, Gary Player. Jacob may run away with this.
Big lead.
Jacob 5, Emily 3, Brian 3. We've got 2 left. That means you guys need to go different on both of them. Number 8. What we do in the dark brings us to the light. What we do in the dark brings us to the light. Again, is that Jesus, Herb Brooks, or Bill Walton? Three names you never hear together. What we do in the dark brings us to the light. Jacob, it is your call.
I'm going with Walton.
Walton. Brian, anybody but Walton.
Go Jesus again.
Jesus again.
Give me, who's B?
Herb Brooks.
Herb Brooks.
Herb Brooks is the correct answer. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's no way I
Okay.
would put 2 Jesus quotes in the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never know.
So Jacob is now within 1. Brian, Cohen, you are eliminated. Emily and Jacob are alive.
And Jacob has 1 point lead on.
1 point lead. So you just got to go different. All right, here we go. Number 9. Success is never owned. It's rented, and the rent is due every day. Is that J.J. Watt, T.J. Watt, or George Brett? Success is never owned. It's rented, and the rent is due every day. Jacob, you're up first with the lead.
I'm going to go with George Brett.
George Brett. Emily?
I was also going to go George Brett. Let's go TJ.
Oh, Emily, you're going to kill yourself over this. It was J.J. Watt. That was your chance. J.J. Watt is the one that said that.
Jacob wins.
So Jacob wins. Woo, 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 woo. Doesn't that feel good?
Oh, it feels fantastic.
Feels so good.
Oh, my God.
Especially
And
after
you're
a
tied
bad
for the lead
call
for the
in
month.
The game last night.
So
You're like,
good.
Yeah.
So good.
All right, so here's the tiebreaker just for fun. If you combine the number of career sacks for J.J. Watt, think about this, and the number of career sacks for T.J. Watt, and the number of career hits for George Brett,
God.
what is the total? So it's J.J. sacks plus T.J. sacks plus George Brett hits. Take a shot at a number. It's just for fun, so you don't have to write it down. Jacob, what do you think?
3,999.
3,999. Andy, what do you think?
2,500.
2,500. BC.
3,000.
3,000. And M.
If you actually look at my sheet, I said 3,100, so I wasn't just doing that to screw Jacob.
And 3,100 is the winner. Yeah.
Wow.
It was 3,383 and a half. J.J. Watt, 114 and a half. T.J. Watt, 115. George Brett, 3,154 hits in his career.
Good job.
Good tiebreaker. And Jacob, a big win.
Yes, sir.
Now, how long do you think it's going to take for your voice to recover?
It should by Wednesday because we have another game.
Oh, good, good. Same official?
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not.
I hope not.
Hey, I want to let everybody know this. So, Jacob has done something amazing. He has made it really easy for you to call him in the event of any kind of accident. The number is so easy. It's 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789. And I always tell people, call from the scene. If something happens, call from the scene of the accident. Now the number is easy to remember.
Yeah, you know, I can tell you, just yesterday morning, one of the attorneys who works in our office has been practicing law for over 20 years.
Yep.
Gets into an accident.
Yep.
He calls me. What do I do? I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, this is what you do every day. He says, I am so traumatized right now that I can't even think. And to me, that is so real because it doesn't matter how good you are at whatever you do. When you're doing it for yourself, you forget. And I think the most important thing for people to understand, a lot of people don't think it's important to get a consultation after an accident.
Yep.
The people who actually call from the scene of the accident before they even talk to the police.
Yeah.
They get this kind of a backup. The person tells you exactly what is going to happen so you can calm down. And that helps a lot.
Yeah, because you're freaked out after an accident.
Listen, you're freaked out. They're asking you a question. You give the wrong answer, and people say, could it be the wrong answer? Absolutely. I can't tell you how many people are involved in accidents that think they're at fault, but if you actually follow the DMV rules, they're not at fault.
Right.
So that's why you don't talk, right? You're after an accident. You let them do their investigation. If there's a police report, they'll do their investigation. They'll talk to witnesses. They'll make a police report. You also don't talk to the other person's insurance company.
Yeah.
You know, insurance companies have a department. I don't know if you know this or not. They have a department that within the first 12 hours, they are supposed to get in touch with the person who was in the accident and buy you off, get you to give a recorded statement of what occurred.
Yep.
So you can't go talk to somebody who's actually going to tell you you're right. So, you know, this information is just important, whether you've ever been in an accident or not. Just kind of take it in because when you are in an accident, you're so thankful to have heard this. And I hope you're never in an accident. But unfortunately, we're in L.A.
Yep.
And accidents happen.
Yeah, and that number is so easy. 800-345-6789. If you can count, you can get this. 800-345-6789. I want you to do one last thing before you go. Say this. I made him an offer. He can't refuse.
I made him an offer. He can't refuse.
There you go. Nice. Little Corleone action on the way out the door. Jacob, congratulations on the big win.
Thank you, guys.
Hope the kids do well.
Thank you.
In their next outing.
Appreciate it.
And coming up next for you, Super Crosstalk, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station. Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Thursday, the Purple and Gold start a 3-game road trip as they invade Toronto.
Grabbed by Luka. Here come the Lakers quickly into the front court. Luka down the middle, pulls up. 3-pointer by Luka, good.
Your LA Lakers battle the Toronto Raptors. Coverage begins Thursday at 3 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
They say love is the greatest gift of all, but straight up cash works too. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Our Gift a Day giveaway has begun. Earn 500 points on your rewards card and get that day's gift. Weekdays through the 19th.
Number 2.
Get your sugar cookie lattes and peppermint cake all month long at Pink Coffee.
And the number 1 reason.
Jackpot Palooza. We're giving away $25,000 on the 13th at 7 p.m.
Morongo. Good times.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to battle the Detroit Lions in a massive NFC collision with playoff implications on Sunday, December 14th at 1 p.m. Get ready for another electric matchup as Matthew Stafford leads the Rams against Jared Goff and the Lions. Bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium to watch as the number 1 team in the NFC West looks to defend their home turf. To secure your seats, visit therams.com/DET. Again, that is therams.com/DET. And we'll see you at the Rams house.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. The crazy Hernandez brothers at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring have wood. And not just little wood, but a lot of high-quality hardwood in all colors and lengths. If you need to lay down some new wood in your home, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring has got you covered. Visit their huge showroom right off the 5 freeway by Commerce Casino, or check them out on the web at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. They even have carpet and artificial turf if that's what you prefer. All jokes aside, no gimmicks, no markups, just the best price on quality flooring at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
What is up, guys? DeMarco and Travis both in the house. What's happening? You know, I'm very concerned
about
Odell Beckham Jr.
Huh?
Now, Odell apparently made $100 million in his career.
Yeah.
He's now
From
worried
the NFL.
from the NFL. He's now worried about trying to make it last for the rest of his life. Now, how difficult is that to make $100 million? Is he going to have to scrimp a lot? What?
For me, easy. For everybody in this room, easy. Definitely, yes. For him and his lifestyle, could be tough.
Now, why?
I'd like to see his budget.
Yeah, I wonder.
No, you wouldn't. Travis, no, you
wouldn't.
You'd be so disgusted by the budget.
Most of us have a budget, right? Yeah. This is how much comes in. This is what we're going to do. This is what we'd like to see.
Maybach.
Yeah,
I'd like
Keep
to
going.
see the line items on OBJ's
landscaping.
I'm guessing he probably doesn't sit down and draw up a budget.
Well, maybe he should.
Yeah.
Maybe this is part of the problem.
He maybe should.
Yeah.
So last night I'm watching the Monday Night Football game, and Jackson Dart just got absolutely clocked.
He's stupid.
And he is saying after the game, this ain't soccer. This is how I play. What's your take on that?
Did you hear what I said about him pre-show?
No.
If I was a defensive captain for him, I would grab him by the face and lift him up off the ground. What are you doing? Are you doing this for me? Do you think that we need you to be this tough guy?
That one extra yard.
We need you to be healthy, dummy.
Yeah.
If it's not there, don't put your body at risk. Remember when Matthew Stafford turned up and tried to be a blocker?
Yeah.
You should have seen the entire. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah,
Stop. You're more important to the football team than
That's
1
why
yard.
They tried to do. I don't even like seeing him sneak. I don't even like a quarterback sneak with
Sneak, you got to do that. You didn't have to take.
Oh,
that's crazy. You didn't have to take that shot.
If
That's
you
stupid.
don't have a quarterback,
Yep.
you have no chance.
Yeah.
That is the sport where one person is the most important is the quarterback. Everything else needs to be good, but if the quarterback is bad, you virtually have zero chance.
Yeah.
you don't get to hit that guy.
Yeah.
And you really don't get to hit that guy because he made a bad decision, and he made a terrible decision. It was one of those, all right, enjoy him while you're going to have him, because we already saw what happened to Cam Scatterbo. At least he's a running back.
See, that's the problem. Cam Scatterbo is the same. It was they talk about him playing recklessly. He obviously got hurt and lost the rest of the year. But is there an adjustment from college to the NFL where you do want to be more you want to protect yourself,
Well,
right?
remember Jared Goff took one from Richard Sherman.
Thursday Night
Same
Football.
way.
Yeah. Left sideline, and he got annihilated.
That's how you learn this is the difference between that level and this level. It's serious up here. You can get blasted out. And then not only that, they're not going to applaud you for being tough. We don't pay you to be tough. We pay you to stay healthy.
Sure.
Like, you do that thinking they're going to be like, yeah, no, dummy, get out. Are you crazy?
Right.
What do you do, though, if you're somebody like Jackson Dart or that type of quarterback where his legs actually are a part of his game? Like he's actually good at
this.
That.
Is funny. This is where I think this is the only thing, Trav, that I like about Kyler Murray. He's smart with that. He can scramble, get right up on you, take as much as that's there, and then slide before you hit him.
Perfect. How's that working for you?
But adopt that part of your game if you're Jackson Dart.
Use that when you are a player. Like Mahomes has kind of pushed the envelope on this, right? Mahomes is one of those guys that goes and then steps out the last minute, and now he's in the thing where he'll dive back in at the last minute, and he's going to get his clock clean because I'll take 15 if you're going to try that on me one time.
Right.
But Dart's not even trying to get back in. He's just taking guys
this ain't
head
bula
up.
Bula, bro.
It's
This
so
is the
dumb.
pros.
Well,
Yeah.
so dumb.
I wonder if also with someone like Jackson Dart, who's a rookie, and he's part of an organization that's trying to build a new culture, and he's trying to establish himself as part of that culture, that he sees this as like galvanizing, as leadership.
He might.
That sort of thing.
That's what I told you. I think he might be stupid. He's just going to have to be educated. The defense, those are the guys you want to be tough. You want to impress us, throw touchdowns. Don't get hit.
You can be tough.
That would be impressive.
If you're standing in the punt, you got to wait an extra beat of a second to wait for a guy to get open, and then you take a shot because you had to wait. But
that's a necessary shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Running down the sidelines in the game like last night, that's just stupid.
Well, that naturally leads to this question. Have you guys seen K-pop Demon Hunters?
Yes.
You have?
Yes. I have a 10-year-old.
So what do you think of it?
I loved it.
Did you?
I loved the message. I loved the movie. It was great.
Wow.
The music is awesome.
To find out I have not seen it.
You?
Yeah.
You're my soda pop.
Yeah. I am going to watch. I'm off for a few days. I'm going to go. One of the things I'm going to do is watch K-pop Demon Hunters
haven't
and
seen
find
it?
out what all the hype
Is
is
this
about.
a TV show or
my
a movie?
God.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
An animated movie about K-pop and demons.
It's a K-pop girls group
Well-titled.
that haunt it's demons taking over the world. Emily, did you see K-pop Demon Hunters?
Haven't yet, but I will see it soon.
Okay,
I know it's great though. I know Reese loves it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Reese has seen it 5 times.
I
from our
cannot
social
wait to
media
get
team.
your opinion.
He's a real demon head.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Or a K-pop head.
Yeah.
Last thing for you, I have a debate at home. I like Q-tips.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Go on.
Hey, Travis,
Hold on. Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, so I like Q-tips.
Me
They're always
too.
in the car.
Wait until he tells you why he
have them.
likes them.
One says they are not made for your ears.
Of course they are.
I'm like, of course they are.
Why
It
do you
says
think
it's
they're
not
shaped
safe.
like that?
And then he showed me on the package.
Yeah. Well, they have to
don't
say
use
that.
this in your ears.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you split? Do you use them?
Every day.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I look forward to getting out of the shower, brushing my teeth, and then doing my
Q-tipping
ears.
yourself.
Every
Yeah.
time.
How many do you
Oh, I love
use?
Two.
Yeah,
One
two.
for each side.
One
Yeah,
for
one
each
for
side.
each
There
Double,
you go.
double up. That's two-sided.
When you get low, do you make do with just one? You
If
can.
You have to.
If you
but
have to,
I-
one side for one ear,
This
the
is
other side for
important
the
to
other.
me.
ear.
Random peripheral items in my life are important to me, like ice. Andy knows this. Q-tips are on the list. I always have plenty of backups. I rarely get
I
caught
mean, the way
out.
he said, "Oh yeah,"
Dude,
it's
yeah,
like
no, it was
turn
actually-
on
What's happening
included.
there?
It was actually like you saw a really hot woman walk by.
Well, sure, that's good too, but it's no Q-tips. Yeah, Q-tips are important.
Oh yeah, he's like the
yeah.
Kool-Aid man.
I never thought.
Oh yeah.
I never thought I would get that reaction
Wow.
about Q-tips.
You just did. You
Yeah.
never asked.
Oh,
You never asked.
All right, so I'm leaving. Have a good show, guys.
For ESPN LA contest rules, go to ESPN.